Hello and welcome to the Nerdic God Podcast, episode 16. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, joined by the British Wrecking Machine, Sims.
Yeah, baby. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Great nickname. And the Italian Stallion, Daniel.
Oh, no.
No, you don't like that one either?
I don't want to be
I'm going to get Daniel with a good nickname.
Sylvester Stallone?
You better have abs like him, too.
That's a great movie. Rocky's a great Come on.
It is. It's a good one, especially because you're Italian.
Before we get into what we're playing, I know I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I know you're hosting, Connor, but I'm gonna ask a question real quick.
Go for it.
Okay. This has been on my mind for a while, and it just bubbled up. So, if a vampire were to bite a zombie, what were to happen?
You're van zombie. Van zombie.
I don't think anything.
Does that zombie turn into
like,
a
are
vampire?
you implying that the zombie would then turn into a vampire?
That's what I'm asking. Or is it the blood of that zombie? Is he going to like infect the vamp, and then the vamp's just going to become a zombie? Like, what happens?
Yeah, it'd probably be more like that, because like being a zombie is always like an infection. You know, it's like a disease.
Yeah,
I don't know if
like
you could infect a zombie with vampirism.
But they're like dead, so yeah. But they're also
already dead too. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Imagine having a bunch of zombie vampires running around.
That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
Connor's convinced me. Them bats are zombies now, and then
the
bats will go around biting other people. Oh man, it'd be a disaster.
That'd be terrible. What if they started flying and shit? The zombies.
Yeah,
now we got flying vampire zombies.
What are these like communities are like, or like sealed up with walls, and all of a sudden like Roger the Bat turns up and just nibbles on you, and it's game over.
Fucking no. That's how the apocalypse would start. And there's no winning that. Like, it wouldn't be like The Walking Dead, like people survive. No.
No, because depending on the lore, vamps can become mists. You know, they just go through bars.
That's a great point. Fuck. All right. Anyways, this is the Nerdic God Podcast. It's a video game podcast where we talk about video games, and we're gonna roll into that now. So, Sims. I think for the final time, let's talk about Final Fantasy VII, right?
Yeah, baby. Let's talk about Final.
It's been like 7 weeks in a row, I think, of one of us talking about this game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's been like more than half this podcast life. Maybe just about half, where we've talked about Final Fantasy VII. Anyways, go ahead.
Where did I leave it, boys? No.
I think you were entering the Shinra
You were
building.
at the wall. Yeah, you were at the wall hopping over.
15 was just climbing up that big tower, wasn't it? Climbing all the way up.
Yeah, it was climbing your way up to the Shinra building.
And then in chapter 16, for chapter 15, they've just said the scenery was just really like beautiful. You could see the whole city, couldn't you? The whole of Mid.
See, me and Daniel were arguing about this. The background, especially there, that's where you can see it best. Is the just the way that background looks, like jarring.
Just a poster.
But the color, I love the color of the sun setting. It looked really nice.
Just chapter 16 is the way it always starts kicking off, isn't it?
Yeah.
All decked out in Shinra building, all pretty.
That part looked great, I thought.
Yeah.
That building in particular.
Started to really shine, I think.
Yeah.
And then it came to like elevators or stairs, and I was like, this sounds really familiar. But they had an argument about this. So I'll text you guys. I chose the stairs. Oh boy.
Did you enjoy the stairs?
Yeah, I did. I had fun.
I really liked the stairs part. I thought it was hilarious.
It was the way they did it. It was like you had I was running all the way up, and then I stopped. I must have stopped for like a minute, and then I carried on. I was like, why is he not running again? Why am I not running like the pace? And then all of a sudden he started getting slower and slower and slower by like the 40th floor. I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. It was just funny. Like, they made you do all 59 floors, which was fantastic. Because you expect like a cutscene in the middle or something, don't you?
No, not at all.
Great.
Yeah, I liked when you got to the very top, and it just it came to like just a slog, right? Like, all of a sudden you're literally just like tiptoeing up these stairs.
I was walking around though, but when I got to the 59th floor, I was walking around and I was like, oh, the view looked really nice, and all of a sudden it pulls you into like a cut. Tifa calls you over. It's like, oh, look at this. Obviously, it's showing you what you already. I can't like. I saw it before the game wanted me to, which is I'm guessing a good thing. What they wanted really. This is where Sephiroth really starts turning up, and I was like, who is this Sephiroth? I was like, I haven't seen him in like 10 chapters, and all of a sudden he starts to pick heals.
He's just walking around that building.
Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck he's doing?
There's a weird where the mayor's the good guy, which was a bit like, what? Okay. Chadley just turns up. Like, why? Why is Chadley there? Like, he's still.
Yeah,
like,
he's always there.
He's me the fucking creeps, man.
Chadley's everywhere. How he didn't die in the chapter 12, I have no idea.
Because he's Chadley.
Yeah,
He's powerful.
Probably just flew away.
Yeah, who knows? He's powerful.
All of a sudden, I've got this talking dog. Red 13. He just turns up. He's like, all right. And I'm like,
You think that's a dog?
what is it? A cat?
Yeah, it's like a cat dog.
I thought
It's
it
a
was like
hybrid.
giant tiger thing.
Like the way he just turns up, you're like, you're all right, and he's like, you're all right. He's like, do you mind if I stay? I'm like, all right. And that was it. Like, I was like, okay, all right, sad.
This guy's with us.
Chapter 17. I'm still confused about the Dementors. I call them the Dementors, by the way. I'm sure you understand the reference.
The Whisperers.
Yeah. Dementors.
Oh, the ghost. Okay.
Obviously, this is where the story really starts to get really confusing and really like, really like confusing. Like, I don't know. Like,
What do you think about the boss? I mean, aren't the boss
Let's try
fights
not
in
to
chapter
spoil it.
16?
Pardon?
Aren't there boss fights in chapter 16? I think there's 2 really good boss fights in chapter 16.
Big
You
specimen.
Or
might
is
be
it
thinking of 17, Daniel.
Are you sure?
Are you talking about Rufus, like the son?
And the one before that.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it is
that's 17.
Yeah, so Cetra.
That- Both of those are 17?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cetra. So
Okay.
Who's Cetra? Cetra is.
Cetra.
Well, Cetra's a race, isn't it? Cetra are the people, like the ancients, aren't they?
Yeah. The best part of chapter 16 though, going back to, was the VR 4D room where it showed you what's the Aerith's, where Aerith's from. It showed you all that and what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Such a great looking scene.
Oh, it's so good. Like I was like, why can't I just run through all these? Like, because he's telling you everything. Obviously, me being like a Final Fantasy novice, didn't quite understand what the game was trying to do to me. So I was like, oh, I'll just go through this museum. And every time you had to listen to the cutscene, you had to watch stuff, you had to listen. And then you get into that big room, and I was like, is this going to be a boss battle? And it was like, it's great. Chapter 17 is where it all starts. Like, Unova is this thing in a thing? Get really confused with the game.
A thing and a thing.
It's like a big moldy thing. There's a lot of things in it.
A lot of things in Final Fantasy.
Every chapter, I'm pretty sure I'm confused halfway through. I'm confused.
Just that what the fuck is going on moment.
That bit with Barrett, where he picks the president. It's like, let him go. Like, what are you doing?
I thought that was
Kill that guy.
honestly. We're talking about Barrett and good scenes of Barrett. I honestly think that was probably my favorite Barrett scene of the game.
Yeah.
I really liked it, but the scene is a very weird scene to me. Like Barrett has a huge gun, and then how the president gets like one up on him, and then like is holding like a small gun to him, like all these other people haven't been holding guns up to him the whole time. You know, I don't know. Like the scene just felt weird to me. But I do like building up to that. Barrett like not dropping, and bringing him back inside, and just that whole dynamic to them, I thought was pretty great.
So what I'm gonna do is, I finished the game. I won't talk about chapter 18 because it's the only thing I say about chapter 18 is I died first time in the game. Absolutely fuming.
On the first boss fight or the second one?
Not even on a boss fight. On the bike. I'm guessing it was.
On the bike. Okay.
Yeah, that boss.
So
that is
annoying.
the worst part of the game. It was the
whole
boss
game.
fight on the bike. I hate it. I did
I
not
like
like
that
it.
fight.
it went from two of my favorite boss fights in the whole game in chapter 17 or whatever, and then which was in the tower,
Yeah,
and then you go into the bike, and then it's the worst boss fight. I couldn't stand.
In the Arsenal was alright, but when you're Barrett and Aerith, the Arsenal was like is that same robot from like chapter 8 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, the one you build up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those robots look the same. They're just built differently.
So now that you beat it, Sims, what are your overall thoughts on it?
I love it.
How do you rank it? How much did you like it?
I liked it from. I say I like it. I liked it from chapter 12, where it starts to like where the big moments happen when the plate starts.
I would say chapter 9.
Yes, sorry, yeah, chapter 9 where you do the famous like scene in.
Yeah.
After chapter 9, it just starts building and building and building and building. As its low moments, chapter 10, 11. Don't get me wrong, but it gets better and obviously when the game finished, I was so confused. I was like, what does this all mean? Like, I need to play the next one. So I've done. Obviously, I've got the original. I put it off this week because I'm kind of just like I need a break from games. Like, I've not took a break from games, but I needed a break, and I love it. Like, I can't wait for the next one. Like, only with all these like conferences and PlayStation events, the only thing I want at this very moment in time is another trailer for the next game, which probably will definitely 100%.
Part 2.
I just want to know what happens, and obviously delving into all these spoiler casts and they start telling you things about the original game, and then I won't spoil it, but my whole brain was like, what the fuck? Like,
it gets super meta.
how is it? And then it obviously the game then the title of the game is a lie.
Straight.
Maybe.
You know,
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so, Daniel?
we have to save this.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it in a
Sure.
separate video.
We can do like.
I don't. What you're talking about, I don't fully buy.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in. I'm gonna play the Final Fantasy original, which then I got found out as well. The original Final Fantasy on the Switch has cheats, so I don't have to worry about dying because I will die in these JRPGs. I'm not very good at them, so I'm gonna be like, I'm healing. I'm gonna watch the story. I'm gonna get through it in like 10 minutes. I can't wait.
All right. You want to put a score on it?
9 out of 10.
9.
9 out of 10.
I think all three of us gave it a 9.
And then
Yeah, like I said, I think it could have been a 10 if they changed some things and maybe improved a little.
knowing what I know, it probably get higher from me because of the balls, the big giant Square Enix cojones. You know what I'm saying?
Those Japanese balls, man.
I've been playing one more game, so I won't. I think we might have all played it. I've played Minecraft Dungeons for me and my missus. Our boy Sam.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Sam. I hope you listen.
Daniel, you played this as well?
I have.
Okay,
Connor,
cool.
have you
guys
played
can. No, I did not.
So we could all put it into one, Daniel. What do you reckon?
Okay. Sure.
I'll say
you can go ahead.
I enjoy it. I mean, I'm enjoying it more than I thought. The reviews start coming out Friday. I believe Microsoft just put it out on a Friday, give it to reviewers, and you can talk about it, stream it all you want. Obviously, I watched a lot of content over the weekend. My friend was put off it. Sam was put off it in the end. He was like, I don't think it's. Yeah, I might give it a miss. And I was like, well, I'll just play it on Games Pass then. So then we bit the bullet on Tuesday. It was like, I'd text Sam. I was like, Sam. I was ready to beg Sam. I was like, Sam, should we play it? Should we get it or not? And he's like, yeah, whatever. I was like, Sam, that was easier than I thought. And we started playing it. And it's enjoyable. It's like really like fun and like a lot. It's just cute and it's difficult and it's just
Difficult?
Listen. Sam's in charge of the world, so it's his like server or whatever. And Sam must be putting it on hard difficult because we're getting hammered. We're quite a bit through it, and we're gonna try and do all the other go up rank through all the other difficulties. But it's this nice little game. The only problem is it's just baby's RPG. It's like baby's first RPG, which is great. Like my daughter could pick this game up and understand it in an instant.
I think it's a little more in depth than that, but
I think it wants
like
to be.
it is a like a step down from a Diablo, but it's a little bit more than baby's first RPG.
So before you guys keep going a little, can you tell me like what the combat's like? Is there a story? Because I know next to nothing about this game.
Yeah. So in Diablo, so it's basically like Diablo. It's a top-down RPG.
It's a dungeon crawler type thing like that.
Dungeon crawler. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no classes like Diablo. It's all about the loot you get, and basically your character's laid out in. You basically have 3 different slots or 6 different slots. You have a weapon, a standard weapon. You have a secondary weapon, and then you have like a chest piece or like an armor bit or something like that. And then you have 3 different ability slots that are called artifacts. And those are like where your class ability would normally be. And they can vary from like a speed up to getting a firework attached to your arrow, something like that.
So these are just like special abilities that add on to the combat.
Yeah, and then they're on a cooldown, kind of like a normal ability. And it's all random. Everything's random. Except for like I think a few of the first things you get standard. It's all kind of level based. It's not as like open worldish. So I'm pretty far in the game. I think I've maybe 3 to 4 more areas to beat.
I think we're about the same. What level are you?
I think I'm level 12.
Oh no, we're level 20.
Okay. Yeah, you might be doing the hard. That's why I was confused about the difficulty, because I have not found this game difficult in any capacity. And maybe it's because of like the abilities and the enchantments on my weapons. I don't know, because that's also random, Connor. So each weapon, your artifacts don't have an upgrade, but your armor and your 2 weapons have like enchantments, and they're all random. So
are you getting more armor and weapons like throughout the game?
Yeah. Just random drops, just random like
I wouldn't even
common drops.
I wouldn't even say like the drops aren't that great. Like every time you finish.
Then you. Yeah, I mean, you must not be getting good ones. Like I found some pretty unique ones, which are like the orange ones.
But we're finding that the more the shops are a better way of life. Really, like you go to the shops an artifact shop. I'm probably spoiling.
Yeah, the shop's good.
Artifact shop and a weapon shop.
I'm going to tell you about this weapon I found. I don't know if you found it, but there's a bow that I found for my secondary weapon. It's a harp bow, I think is what it's called. So it like plays like a little chime every time I shoot, and it shoots like 5 arrows out. And the enchantment I got for it was called Infinity. So basically, there's like a chance of my arrow coming back every time.
Yeah.
So I think I broke the game with it, because I still have the fire arrow as like the firework arrow is like an ability. And what I'll do is I'll put that on my bow and I'll shoot it, and that infinity chance will just give me the firework bow shot again.
Oh, really?
And you shouldn't be getting another one. So at times I could just shoot 2 firework shots, and it's just crazy.
For me, it's a great game. That's my weekend booked. Like, I'll keep playing that all weekend with my boy Sam and my missus. The only problem we have is the game is buggy as fuck. Like, I don't know if it's just a PlayStation build that you're playing on the Xbox. My partner has had colors just a screen has just gone into like, I don't know, an aspect ratio. Like the screen will shrink on itself. She's had colors on the side of the right hand side of the screen. She thought a PlayStation was on its way out. Picked the PlayStation bought, and everything was fine. We fell through the map various times. We got to the end of one mission and it just all fucked up. We fell down into an area that we should have just died in, but we ended up walking around in it. Couldn't get out. The game figured out what happened, and then we couldn't progress any further through the game, and we were right at the end. It's just the game.
I didn't even realize this game came out on PlayStation.
Yeah. 15.
You're playing on Xbox, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm playing. I got it through Game Pass. I've had the only like type of issue I've had at all is like It's really weird. It'll kind of stutter when it's loading. Like it'll be like a loading screen, and it'll kind of like stutter like the loading bars and stuff. But
Sure.
I've had no issue. Like
Oh
A
man,
lot of games do that.
it's a mess on.
I like the idea that Microsoft just like fucked it up on the PlayStation version.
That's
Absolute
amazing. That's amazing.
mess. Well, all in all, it's Minecraft Diablo Light, if that makes sense. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I just click there mindlessly, just smashing X.
Do you like these type of games normally?
Not really. I played Diablo 3. I really enjoyed it. Played a couple of playthroughs on that. It's just,
Yeah, this is
it's
not my
nothing-
genre at all.
It's nothing visually great looking. I mean, I
Oh,
recommend it.
I will disagree with that. I think the game looks
You think
great.
it looks good, Daniel?
I think the game looks. I don't know. Maybe it's.
So it's still like that Minecraft-y style.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little more charming than that.
Sure.
Because it
a
is.
little more
It doesn't
colorful.
feel as just pure blocky.
Is it anywhere close
way.
to looking like that one video you sent me with the ray tracing in Minecraft, Daniel?
I mean, it looks more like that than it does normal Minecraft.
Sure. That's cool.
The other thing,
But it's not.
lacks-
Obviously, it's not ray tracing. We don't have that on the
It just
consoles right
lacks
now.
that like destructive environment. It needs a bit of like, maybe able to break the barrels, maybe chop.
Yeah,
the
but then
tree
you just
down
break.
and-
But that it can't just be Minecraft because then you just break the game. You just be digging straight down or something.
I'm
like,
not
you can't
meaning
do
like not the walls. I'm not. Maybe the tree and then a few of the barrels that they've just lit about. I just I like to like smash things up on games. Take that frustration out. I've had a long hard day and I'm gonna fuck that.
I mean, I think this is
barrel.
the first outing for. I think this is a great first outing for a game. I mean, I looked at the reviews for the bet for this week. We'll talk about that
Oh,
later.
that was our bet.
Yeah,
And
it was,
yeah, and I just utterly disagree with like most of them. So
I know a lot of people.
maybe
were
I'll
down
do
on it at first,
a
but I
flight
really
review
enjoyed
next
it.
week when I beat it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll come back to you and see how I feel about it. I'm enjoying it. I
Okay.
just think it's buggy, and it's charming, and it's just a very basic RPG. Maybe later on, as we get further, and obviously we start making builds, then it probably get deeper.
See, I wasn't viewing this game as some sort of AAA game or high quality game. I was viewing it as.
Do you guys know how much it is, like regularly?
I'm-
Well, Sims, you bought it,
don't.
right?
I bought it. We bought it for £15. Basic version's £15.
That's amazing.
So that's probably like a $20 game
Yeah,
here.
it's 100% like worth it, or it's
Like,
£25
and that's-
with the DLC.
Not bad
That's
at all.
definitely how I view this game is like them trying something different. And it feels like that. It's a nice clean game. It's not crazy, and like I think that's the charming part of the game. I think this game's super charming. I was actually really shocked by how much I actually like the game, I didn't expect to like it as much as I do.
Cool. Daniel, let's stick with you. You've been playing anything else?
Yeah. So past couple weeks you were talking about Persona 5 Royal. Maybe you still played it, I'm not sure. But
Wait. You'll never
recently
see
went and
it
downloaded-
coming.
yeah,
Na-na-na.
exactly.
I didn't see this.
I
coming.
recently went and downloaded the original and try to play. I haven't played in a couple of days, but
Did you
I
start
started-
from like where you were? Because I know you got to like the third palace or whatever. when you
yeah,
first-
no. I restarted.
Nice.
I-
yeah. You kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I think I was last like stuck in Mementos or something, and I'm not starting there. I'm just gonna restart the game.
Fuck mementos.
And I'm right at the first boss fight area, which is what's his Kamoshida. I've pretty much finished the whole first dungeon. I think I put about 8.5, 9 hours. It's great. I'm still like only halfway through the tutorial, which is the most absurd. I can't believe
Takes so long, right?
that I already knew, going in obviously, and I love this game. It's just like every other day it seems like I'm getting a new thing. It's like it's baby steps. Like I'm not a baby. I want to play your game. Just throw me in. I'll figure out the systems. I don't need to hold my hand for 20 hours before the game gets going.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know.
way too long. I know exactly what you mean. I understand
I'm
they have to
really
like
enjoying it.
explain all the systems and everything, but like, I mean, it must be annoying too the second time. Oh, I mean, I played it twice. Too, so.
No, it's the same. It's not more annoying. It's just because I enjoy all the characters and stuff. I just wish it was different.
Sure. So
Yeah, I don't really have much more to say.
you got
Maybe if
what
I
you think?
continue. I'll try. I'll keep going. Like I want to beat the game. That's the problem. Is I want to beat it. It's just so long, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the problem I'm running into.
And Last of Us is coming out in a couple weeks, so it's like, well, I'm definitely
It's
not
so
playing
much.
it until up to that point. So I'm definitely giving it up there.
Definitely want to.
Cool.
I definitely want to play it, but it seems like such a. I keep saying this. It just seems like I need time to play it, and I'm just getting worried because like Last of Us is coming so quick. And
Yeah,
I
it's
want
not
to
gonna
play
be
Final
anytime soon.
Fantasy. I don't know. Maybe one day.
Yeah, I actually ended up just dropping Persona 5.
Oh really?
I
Okay.
did not feel like playing it anymore. No,
You-
I kind of figured that would
Ow.
happen.
it just gets too much, man. Like I don't know. It's too long. This game is so fucking long. Like I'm like 40 hours in. I'm like barely past
Honestly-
the third palace.
Honestly, it might be sacrilegious to even say it, but this game is just bloated. There's
Yeah.
too much in.
I can see
isn't
why
even
people
that-
love it. Like if you're super into it and you love it, I'm sure you'd love 120 hours.
I feel like I am super into it though, and I think for me to even say like I love everything about the game. Like I know you have a problem with the combat, but I like the combat. It's just there's just so much that isn't even necessary. It's just not. You can literally cut the game in half in like 50-hour RPG, and it would be. I think it'd be infinitely better, personally. But
Yeah, like
I
give me
don't know.
like 5 palaces maybe at most. You know. And, like,
no, it
turn
could be
into, like,
all 8. Just cut the bloat out. I don't need to play literally every day. You know, I don't need a 20-hour tutorial.
Those are my favorite parts. Yeah, I don't know. We're just a little bit different because, like, I'd rather, like, man, you could take the palaces just out for me completely and just let me play like the Sim, live day to day thing, and I'd probably like it way more.
Interesting. I mean, I want both, but I don't need to play every day
Right.
because you're doing the same things, especially to grind. You need to grind to get your knowledge up, or your guts, or any of that, your charm. So you need to be doing things that get that. You need to be taking a shower, or going and studying, eating the burger, stuff like that. It just gets so repetitive, you know?
Yeah, I decided I was done with it after like I played for like 5 hours straight, and I only got past like a week, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just not getting anywhere with this game. It's just taking
Yeah.
forever. I was just kind of sick of like being in the world too much, you know.
So what have you been?
So I've been playing BioShock 2. Yeah.
Oh, I beat that this year too.
Did you really? Okay, cool.
Like, for the
Yeah,
first time.
it was earlier in the podcast.
So I played BioShock 2 back when it first came out. I think I borrowed it from a friend, but it's one of those games that like I couldn't even tell you if I beat or not, you know. And you just
Mhm.
borrowed it from one of your friends and just like whatever. And so yeah, I really remembered next to nothing about it. And I platinumed BioShock 1 last year, so I've been wanting to do 2 for a while now, and I figured now's a pretty good time to do that. I kind of wanted
before you
something with
continue,
like a
Is
Sure.
this an old version, or are you doing like the?
no, I'm doing the
The
collection
collection version.
PS4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I platinumed BioShock 1, and I think I platinumed Infinite the year before that on this collection. So the only one I have left is
Nice.
BioShock 2. I don't know if I want to platinum this
Awesome.
one,
Why?
but
This
yeah,
is
I
the
kind of
best
wanted
one.
something with like a which one?
This one, number 2 is great.
You think
two's
two's the best?
I did.
I mean,
both
I
runs as
love-
well.
I really love 2. That's not true. It's the worst
No,
one.
it's
of the
certainly
3.
not. Yeah, it's the worst one easily.
But that's not saying that it's a bad game. I really like 2 a lot.
So yeah, I wanted something with like a horror vibe, and I was just like, you know what, I'll go hang out in Rapture. That sounds fun. I love that scenery, love that place, and yeah, you know, it feels good to be back in Rapture, you know, because I just this game feels like BioShock 1 DLC, like it really does in a lot of ways, and it's great.
I
if you
mean,
love
Yeah, maybe like a
BioShock a
huge.
lot. There's really. Let me start. I'll start with the combat. The combat feels great. Like the combat's perfect,
Yes.
right?
It's,
Yeah, the
honestly, it
combat's
might
the
be
best
my
part of this
favorite
game.
the franchise.
Right.
to
It
be honest.
carries over all the stuff from BioShock 1, and then it adds like aiming down the sights and stuff like that. Just some necessary things that, you know, you kind of need now. And it feels great. It feels just like BioShock 1, but a little bit better. So combat's easily the best part. And then I love things. I think I just really love this style of game overall. Just Bioshock, like it's one of my favorite games. But just the whole like searching around and finding all these different things to help you and hacking different things, and you got to really like search in Bioshock. You know what I mean? Like you got to find all these all the med kits, stuff like that. Everything you find helps you like greatly. And you need to search. Did you end up beating it? No, not yet. I'm like, okay. I think I'm close.
And then, what do you think? I have a question. What do you think about the water sections? They're not long.
Yeah, I got some of this in my notes. So yeah, it's cool. Like it's a cool idea. Here's the thing with parts like these in games. I think like Naughty Dog always puts one of these parts in, like the giraffe part in the first Last of Us, or like the elephant part in Lost Legacy. But like it's just like beautiful scenery to look at, right? Like you're just looking at the graphics and you're like, oh, holy shit, this looks crazy, Like that's what they're there for.
Yeah, we've never been in the water, right?
Right, but here's the problem: is that when these games just like continue to age more and more, they start looking worse and worse, just because games are constantly looking better. And when there's a part that relies completely on scenery and how the game looks, it just doesn't hit like it would have back when this game came out in like 2010, I believe. So like when I'm walking around the water, it's like, oh, I've seen way better like water than this, and like fish, and like there's really not that much going on screen because this game came out in 2010. So it doesn't hit like it would have in 2010. But I do like the parts. Like I appreciate that they're there.
I mean, I played the backwards compatibility up-res kind of version. So you're playing like even better version than I played.
Yeah. They the BioShock collection. They shout out to Squirrel Games, I believe their name is, something like that. They did a great job with this collection. They for BioShock 1 and 2, they did like all the textures and stuff, so everything looks a little bit brighter, just a little bit nicer. Yeah, it's a great collection.
The version I played was super colorful. I was actually shocked because I never played it.
You got to figure. I mean, this game's not like too old either, so it still looks good.
I mean, no, but I guess it is 10 years. It'd be so colorful, like compared to the first one.
Yeah, it looks great.
I remember really.
And then yeah, I love stuff like the audio logs too. I love audio logs in games.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah, they're great. And this one in particular, man, there's parts there's audio logs that like stand out to me more than in the first BioShock even. Like there's this one with this guy whose daughter has been kidnapped and taken a rapture, and he somehow finds a way down there, and you sort of find his audio logs throughout the game. It's like searching for his daughter who's been turned into a little sister. That one was super interesting. Or there's one with one of the main characters in the game as she's a little girl, and she's talking about just she was born in Raptures and never been anywhere other than Raptures. So she's talking about like wanting to go to the surface and see the sun for the first time. Stuff like that is really great.
I definitely remember.
Yeah, it does a good job of expanding the lore that BioShock 1 kind of created, which is kind of hard because it isn't a Ken Levine game. It's just not him.
No, it is pretty good writing, but that's kind of where my problems come in with this game. Is this game like almost beat for beat tries to hit the same notes that BioShock 1 hit? That's kind of, I wish it was more different at certain points. Especially like I don't think the writing's as good as BioShock 1. I don't think the story overall is as good as BioShock 1.
I guess we could talk more when you actually beat it, because there are some different things at the end.
Sure. Okay. That's cool.
Story-wise. So once you actually beat it, we can actually talk more about that.
Yeah, there's just certain things that like I feel like a lot of the things they try to add aren't really good. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the new hacking game isn't as good as the hacking game in BioShock 1. The big sister fights, the boss fights, I don't think those are good at all. I don't understand why they're really there. Like all she is another enemy with like a bigger health bar. She really doesn't do anything like special, and like it's supposed to be like scary, like oh no, the big sister's coming. But whenever she's coming, I'm like, oh, this is always easy, And like I'm playing the game.
You never recapture the moment when you first see your first big daddy just stomping in the first game.
Because when BioShock gets hard is when like multiple enemies are attacking you at once. When you just got one,
a big daddy and you accidentally shoot them, and then
exactly. It's when you got like 5 splicers coming at you and they're all shooting you or hitting you with different things, and then a big daddy comes in, like just tries to fuck you up while all that's going on. So when you just have to fight one big sister, it's easy. I just set up some traps. They like alert me when she's coming, and she goes down in like a couple minutes.
The one thing I will give a bonus to the game too is the variety of weapons. There's so many different cool weapons and stuff like that. Way more.
Yeah,
than
I don't think any of the weapons they added are really good. I like the
really?
spear one because it's like a sniper, and I find
Yeah,
that one
that one's
useful.
cool.
But like, I don't really
cool.
find any.
The rivet gun, just the classic rivet gun, was cool. You know, like the rocket launcher, the shotgun felt good. There was a machine gun.
There's a rocket launcher. Maybe I haven't gotten the rocket launcher yet. There's
Yeah, I
the
think there's like
the one that
there's
there's the grenade launcher, but that's in the first one.
But that's what I mean. Yeah. the
Oh,
grenade
okay.
launcher.
I'm just talking
There's
about
so many more
the new
weapons.
weapons in particular. I don't find them very good.
Did you like the drill?
The drill's fine. That's another problem I have with this game. Is like this: you play as a big daddy, but this game does nothing to make you feel like a
That's
big
the
daddy.
best
You feel
part
like
of
a
the
guy
game.
carrying a drill.
You don't
Yeah,
feel
but
like
yeah,
heavy.
you're
though, do
also-
you?
No, you
also
don't
the
feel
first
heavy.
big
You don't
daddy.
really feel powerful. You know what I mean? Like a big daddy should. You just feel like a
Yeah.
normal guy carrying a drill.
You're the first big daddy, so I guess he's a little different. Maybe that's the way.
Sure, but like I don't know. I would have liked, if you're a big daddy, like make me feel like a big daddy. Like I should be like smashing through walls and shit. There's this part where one of the character like closes a gate on me. It's like, dude, I'm a big daddy. I should be able to smash right through this gate.
Stop saying Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, Big Daddy Sims.
Yeah, you are. I can't
Yeah.
really add to this conversation. I played this game 10 years ago when it first came out, but all I remember, I've just looked at my achievements, and I got 780G out of it, which is nearly full completion. So I played both playthroughs, good and bad. I believe it's good and bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is a good.
Well, it depends what you would do with the little sisters.
Yeah. I really
no,
enjoyed
not in this
game.
one. This one's different.
What was that then?
The way that this game works isn't the same as the first one. The first
No,
one
not
is
really.
with the little sister, but this one, I don't want to say too much.
I feel like that's
to,
the only
spoil
reason
the
you are
story.
a big daddy in the story is for the little sister mechanic.
Yes and no. Like the actual way to get a good ending isn't really anything to do with the little sisters.
Sure.
I mean, I will tell you if you want to know before you keep going.
Yeah,
but,
go ahead.
it's about there are options in the game with some of the bosses, and if you have to pick the right option. It's not as clear cut of like, oh, just get the little sisters. And I forget how many choices there are.
So,
I
like,
think
is
there-
it because like all the bosses, you just mean like the main characters in different areas?
Well, there's like there's
main
one
side
for sure towards
characters.
the end. Yeah, there's one for sure at the end.
So a
that you
lot
have
of
to-
them, they just ended up. The choice ends up being like whether you want let them live or die.
Kinda. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but because
Okay,
I
sure.
do remember there's one like right before kind of the last big one. I think is like 2 hours ish before the end. So that's kind of like it's not like the big final boss is the big decision. It's like the one right before it. Because there's like a clear section of like, okay, once you get to this point, this is the end of the game, but it's still like another 2 hours. I think the last like hour and a half, 2 hours is kind of like the final stretch. And that fight right before it is one of the choices. I think there's 3, if I remember correctly.
Cool. Yeah, but overall, I really like the game. I just like the style gameplay. I really like BioShock. I think the problems come in when I try to compare it to BioShock 1. But if I just take that away and just think of this game as a standalone, I really like it.
So you say that you platinumed 1 and 3.
Yeah, Platinum 1 and Infinite.
You got a platinum this one, haven't you? You stop being a coward.
It's not a Ken Levine game. I don't have to.
You do.
He's calling him out.
I don't have to. I probably will. Like, I like the trophy. So,
It's like
I probably will.
Let everybody down with Persona 5. Like, there's a fan base out there of ours. So they're like, oh, I can't wait to hear Connor's like
they're just
reactions.
begging.
And you've let them
Oh,
down.
that fan
And
base
they-
can go fuck
And then
themselves.
the fan base like that want you to platinum this game, and they letting them down.
They want me to platinum Persona 5 because that was never gonna.
No, they want you to finish it, but you let them down. So let them.
I'm sorry. Let all my fangirls down. All right, let's move on,
Hold on,
to the
wait.
new.
Hold on,
What's that?
I forgot one thing that I played. I'll be very brief.
Oh, you have another game. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I played the demo of Iron Man VR.
Oh, okay, nice.
yeah. Cool.
Let me tell you, about Iron Man VR. I nearly fell over.
Yeah.
Flying around. No, don't get me wrong. It's great. Like, you feel like Iron Man. You use your I forgot
Blasters.
what are they called? The PlayStation
repulsors?
Move. The PlayStation Move controllers. So you point them down to the ground to go up to the sky. As soon as you go in the air and you're like, oh my days. And then you get into, you just feel like Iron Man. Don't get me wrong. The suit comes on you. All the AI and all the, I don't know, all the stuff that Iron Man would see in his suit.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Is she in talking to you the whole time?
Yes, she is, and because the demo gives you a tutorial, teaches you how to fly, gives you the boost mechanic. As soon as the boost mechanic comes into it, I boosted for the first time and just lost all my balance. I was like, whoa. And then, so you do all that. You learn how to shoot basic shooting. You press the 2 buttons on it. You aim your hands, shoot at the circle, and then you get to another part which is shown in one of the demos that they've shown. You're on an airplane, something goes wrong, airplane starts falling apart. You jump out of the airplane, and then the suit starts to fly at you. So it's like lift your hand up, and all of a sudden the hand goes onto your hand, and you're like, "Oh, this is sick." And obviously, the first thing I did when I get these hand repulsors, I aimed it at my face and like tried to burn my face off. Didn't work. You got to do these things in VR. And
is like Tony Stark talking the whole time?
Yeah, he talks.
You get like that.
Yeah, he does talk.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
he talks.
That's cool.
You got Friday.
Is he
coming
funny?
into you. Yeah, he's got his moments. Yeah, he's typical
Okay,
Tony
that's
Stark.
cool.
Typical Tony Stark. But there's one bit that I after this I'll shut up. All I would say is if you've got a VR, please buy this game. I'm buying it day one. I can't wait. So you're in this you jumped out of this airplane. You've got your hand that comes onto you. It's typical like Tony Stark jumps out of an airplane, needs his suit. His suit comes flying out of nowhere and then goes on him piece by piece. So the hand comes boom, the other hand comes boom, and then the chest piece came. And oh my days! So the chest piece like come at me, and as soon as it hit my body, I did that. You know if someone hit you in the chest. You go, ooh. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you saw me visually, you'd understand. Like, imagine, like, if you were Iron Man and your chest piece hit your chest, you do that jolt, wouldn't you? Like, does that make sense?
Right.
My brain.
Yeah, you jump when the thing hits your chest.
Oh my god, my missus is like, what are you doing? I was like, this is the best thing ever. She's like, I can't believe you moved. I was like, you don't understand. It's so good.
I like the idea that the chest piece came out and Sim just fell on the floor.
Like, oh, it's so good, but it's fantastic. It's great. It's a VR game. It doesn't look great. If you got motion sickness, don't play this game. But please, I'm definitely gonna play it. When July the 3rd or 1st, you'll hear all about it. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be sat here in my Iron Man costume.
Cool. I can't wait to hear your review on that. All right, let's go into some news. Okay, let's start with The Last of Us 2 State of Play.
Sweet.
I'll tell you what I did with this. I turned it on, and then a cutscene started. Then I turned it off. I waited a minute. I turned it back on. I saw Ellie riding a horse, and then Neil Druckmann was like, we're going to be going over story details and gameplay. And then I turned it off. I don't want to hear any damn story details.
So, like, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I skipped the cutscene in the beginning, so I saw probably like 30 seconds. I saw Ellie riding a horse. The horse looked nice. The snow looked very nice.
They started the State of Play with the demo they showed not long ago.
I think it was the story trailer.
Yeah, the trailer. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, which I still haven't seen, so I turned that off right away. Okay. But yeah, I'm very sensitive to spoilers. If you guys can't tell,
they give you a lot of story in that story bit. You did good to turn it off. If you're not interested,
turn it off there.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah,
I figured. They didn't tell you what I know, but they told you enough.
They told you enough. Okay, good.
So
yeah, I still know like next to nothing about this story, and I want to keep it that way. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. So, did you guys watch it? Sims, I know you did, right?
Yeah, me and the missus watched it. Well, like I said, it started off with the trailer from 2 weeks ago. Went over some story details. It all sounds fantastic. Looks amazing. I can't. Obviously, with me knowing what happens, it's kind of like I fill in all the blanks, and then it went on to 8 minutes of gameplay. which was great. I won't say what was in the gameplay. Really don't want to know. It's The Last of Us ramped up like from PS3 to PS4. There's just that massive graphical leap, that gameplay mechanics of like there's added features.
Did this get you more excited
Oh,
for the
I
game?
can't wait! Like I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I mean, I didn't even watch
I
this.
keep looking at the calendar. Like I'm thinking, have I cancelled it wrong? I'm like, how many Fridays have I got to go? Oh, I can't wait. So excited.
Yeah, I'm at the point where like this is really the only thing where I want to play. And I'm usually not like that when a big game's coming out like this far out, but I am for this game.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Daniel, you watched a little bit of this, right?
Yeah, I didn't get to finish the whole State of Play. I'll probably finish it tonight.
Okay.
I just
Any thoughts?
Yeah, it's more Last of Us. Definitely did not need this State of Play, I think, in the slightest. I think there just could have been a better
Yeah,
marketing.
we can talk about that a little bit. I don't understand why this was done. Like, I don't know. I think
I don't either.
I know me and you were talking about it a little bit. I think maybe just to get the casual audience aware that this game's coming out. But then again, like casual audiences don't watch State of Play.
Yeah, there's better marketing for that. Billboards and another trailer.
I guess it's just to get people talking about it, like on the ramp up to the game's release.
So in the middle of the State of Play, Neil Druckmann says, "We wouldn't normally do this, but because of what's going on, we find something different." So I took from that. This would have been another preview event. We normally get all these big, IGNs, Game Reports, all that, etc. They get these game previews. This would have been final game preview that everyone would have gone. So all these people would have gone to it. Then the IGNs and all that would have posted it on. This would have been all over the website yesterday. Maybe we might not have got this.
Probably not.
And I think that's why. And then obviously they're trying to push it as well. I think for what we didn't need it. To be fair, but I think this is for IGN. This is us as well. But I think a lot of people, this might.
So basically, they just couldn't do the big media blowout they wanted to do with this game.
Come to LA, play the game, give you final preview.
Yeah, I think I kind of told you guys this too. Like, to me, gameplay is like third on the list of what I want for The Last of Us. So I don't need a 10-minute, 15-minute, whatever, however long it was, of just a gameplay. Like, I don't need that. Like, it's not what I'm going to The Last of Us for, is this amazing gameplay. Even for Uncharted. Like, I'm not really going to it for the gameplay. It's fun in Uncharted, but I want the stories and the characters. And that's what I want in The Last of Us. I want story and character. And I'm already in for that. I just don't need a State of Play about the gameplay,
Yeah, I get why they did a little bit more now, but yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't need this at all. I mean, we're 3 weeks out. There's people already playing it, I think, like there's reviewers out there that have probably already beat it. So it's just like I don't really need a 15-minute thing when we're 3 weeks out.
The biggest takeaway from it, though, it was the presentation. Like, from these State of Plays that they've really struggled with. Like, a lot of, obviously, Nintendo Directs have nailed it completely. Like, even Microsoft is struggling with their Xbox event.
Yeah, they're like constantly changing the style of these State of Plays.
But the State of Play, the past two State of Plays with the Ghost of Tsushima and this, fantastic. Like, this is what they should be. Like, give us this is a State of Play about this subject.
I mean, to me, this isn't a State of Play. I don't think these last two, I think they're just kind of using the same name. Like, to me, like a State of Play, I was assuming would be a Direct. Like, this isn't a Direct. There's no, like, a bunch of game announcements. That's not what this is.
Nintendo does Directs all the time, though, focused on one game.
Yeah, exactly. But
but it doesn't feel like that, though. It just feels like they're just showing off. I think they could just say that. They don't have to call it a State of Play.
They can use this to their advantage. Like, so next time there's a State of Play, rumored to be next Wednesday, to be the PlayStation 5 reveal. Well, the way they present everything is like ignoring the PS5 reveal. Like, the next time they do one, it could be next month, and it's like State of Play, PlayStation 5 game reveal. And if they do an hour State of Play and they give you 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of that, I don't know. The way they presented it was great. Like the narration of Neil Druckmann, you didn't see his face. Maybe if they reveal a game, Spider-Man 2 next month, and then you have one of the Insomniac's game developers, game director, just narrating over it. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Ghost of Tsushima. I really enjoyed the Last of Us. I enjoyed the way they put it all together.
Yeah, I like that they had Neil there. That's a cool idea. I think they just titled it State of Play because like they're trying to make State of Play a name, like Nintendo Direct is a name. So they're gonna be putting that on everything. Would be my guess.
And it wasn't as clunky. Like
that's definitely what it is.
They could have done.
Okay, cool.
They could have done what Xbox did, with their Xbox, their Inside Xbox event. Like the clunky. I mean, I know I praised it, but now thinking back to it, it's like you see in the face and the little tiny boxes, the bad audio. This was just a well to put together, good audio, good good video editing, good produced video. Like this, I think that's what everyone should look like. Everyone should.
Yeah, but everybody went into the Inside Xbox thinking way too much about what it was going to be.
I'm going on like the seeing the Larry Hurt, seeing the guy that
Aaron Greenberg,
and you don't need to see them. Maybe for a console reveal, yes, but for a games reveal, maybe not. Especially right now.
Yeah, right now. Especially.
That's just not what Inside Xbox is, though. Inside Xbox is a personality-driven thing.
All right. Well, we're all very excited for The Last of Us. Can't wait. And now to number 2. The April 2020 MPD number come out. This was like a record-breaking month, April. I forget the exact stats, but yeah, everyone's stuck at home. Video games are fucking thriving. Let's go through the list. Number 1 top-selling game of the month was Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Of course.
Not too surprising, yeah.
No.
They sold, I think, like 6 million, something like that.
Yeah, it like broke a Spider-Man's record, I think.
Really? Okay.
I think it did.
Yeah. Big numbers.
I think it was for like the first 3 days. I think it broke the first.
They're working on part 2 now.
Yeah, probably.
Part 2
released. And then number 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, this is the one that shocked me. And
really?
Yes, because remember we talked about how fast Animal Crossing was selling, and I kind of mentioned that it did for like the 11 days or whatever, but then it took a hard nosedive, and this is kind of showing like it really just April just sold way worse, like it sold really well and then just went whoop. And for Modern Warfare to beat it, like I feel like that's maybe really good for Modern Warfare.
Stuck at home.
Sure, and it is Modern Warfare 2, one of the best in the franchise. So it's weird that it's not Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it's too bad because like you're gonna drop off so much on the next month, because majority of people get the game in the first week of the release. So like I think it sold like 10 million or whatever in the first month. If it sold like 3 million this month, that's not too bad.
No, it definitely took a nosedive.
Yeah, for sure. Well, then number 3 was Animal Crossing, so we just talked about that. Number 4, NBA 2K20. Not surprising. Number 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. Of course.
Awesome.
Just keeps going. Ball keeps rolling.
I love it.
Do you guys think GTA 5 will end up being the highest selling game of all time, like past Wii Sports?
No, I can't. No, I mean it's already past Wii Sports. It can't pass Minecraft. Impossible.
What does Minecraft have,
Minecraft is so cheap and it's everywhere, so it can't.
Get Minecraft in your fucking microwave.
I think Minecraft's like above 200 million. Just think about that. Above 200 million. I think it's like 50 or 60 million more than GTA 5. Like it's that insane. Like Minecraft is it's unreal.
That's a lot. I didn't realize Minecraft was that high.
Yeah, it's like over 200 million. It's crazy.
Worldwide sales of Minecraft 176 million. So yeah, it's crazy.
I think that might be wrong.
March 25th, 2020. This article.
Okay, I thought it was closer to 200.
I mean, it's still very close.
What is GTA then?
GTA is about 110 million.
So it's 50 million more or 70 million more?
Yeah.
That's almost double.
Yeah, GTA is the highest selling full price game, like the $60 price.
Yeah.
Yeah. and then Wii Sports is at. Well, that just came with the Wii. Oh, it did pass Wii Sports. Wii Sports is only at 100 million.
Yeah, it did. It did pass.
Yeah, I always thought Wii Sports was the highest. Anyways, number 6, Resident Evil 3, still selling strong. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it's still that high, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to figure Resident Evil being a pretty big name.
Yeah.
Number 7, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remastered. That's kind of surprising. I didn't know a lot of people would be into that.
Yeah, that's another one. Like,
it was only 20 though, so I guess
it's another
that
one
was my
of
thing.
like.
I even bought that, and I was just like, oh, $20, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it's just like it's another. That is like people say that is the best in the franchise, even though
Right.
I don't really think
That's
so.
a lot of people's favorites.
It
I wonder
is
how
only
much
the
more it would have
story.
sold if it had the multiplayer.
Yeah, it is only the story, so people are just
Probably
buying
would have
for the
cracked that
gameplay.
top 5 if it was in the multiplayer. Maybe even sold.
Maybe.
Might have even been at number 2. Who knows? Number 8, MLB The Show 20, still selling strong. Number 9, Madden NFL 20, and number 10, Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar. Man.
Yeah,
On the board twice.
that's awesome.
Crazy to see.
More people need to play Red.
More people need to play Red Dead.
I'm rather.
Yeah, not enough people played Red.
I believe Red Dead's at like almost 30 million copies sold. So I mean, that's really good.
Yeah, something like that.
Crazy. I always consider anything above 10 million is like really good, and then once you get high, you're on like next level.
Yeah, of course. I mean, some games barely even hit 5.
Yeah,
like most
exactly.
games don't even.
I mean, I just saw like
barely hit 5.
Personas the other day. Personas at like I forget what Persona was at. It was only at like 3 million.
Yeah, the one that'll shock you if you go look at The Legend of Zelda, is an important franchise as it is. They haven't sold as much as you think.
Which one in particular? You just
I mean,
like
the only one
overall?
that had sold very well is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild's at like
The rest
17
of
million
them,
something.
I don't think. The rest of them, I don't think have even passed 10 million. I don't think any of them have.
Yeah, I feel like video games just sell a lot more now too.
Probably
Yeah.
more people are playing.
Okay, cool. We will move on. Story number 3, which is find one I like. Let's go in order. Borderlands 3 Next Story DLC has a Western theme and will be called Bounty of Blood. Comes out June 25th.
We'll see.
Borderlands has always felt quite like Western-y to me, kind of. I just think of like that first one, with, like the desert.
Yeah, especially
area.
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one especially. Yeah. You guys played Borderlands 3, right? Not a fan.
Oh yeah, I got all the achievements.
Cool.
For
You
free?
gonna play this?
No, I don't play DLC.
No, not at all.
No, it's very
What
rare.
about
that
you,
I
Sam?
play
But like
deals.
even a game you really like, you won't go back and play the
No.
DLC.
I
Really?
used to. I used to think that way. There's way too many games now. I'd rather just move on and play a new game.
Sure. Sims, you gonna play this?
No, I mean we bought the season pass, but we go back to it.
Yeah, see, that seems like a waste to me.
Bloody hell. Okay. Yeah, that's all we really got to say on that. Next story. G2A pays $39,600 back to Woob Games for
Yeah, I forget how we said
stolen
that.
something keys. What is this about, Daniel?
Game keys. Remember when they stole the game keys and they were selling them? That was the story from
right,
last week.
okay. Sure.
Yeah, so they actually gave them some money back for those keys, but it was like they didn't really even apologize, and they're going to keep doing it. So
They
It's
just paid
just-
that back.
yeah, just G2A
Probably
sucks.
nothing to them, right?
Yeah, that's basically what the story is. Again, I wanted to put in there just because. Yeah, maybe they gave them this small indie developer, less than 40 grand, but it's nothing. Like G2A sucks. They suck.
Fuck G2A. Next story, Mafia 3 Definitive Edition files reveal a Berlin map from a canceled project. Did you
that's
guys
a
see this
weird
at all?
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was really cool. So I guess in the Definitive Edition of Mafia 3, someone dug into the files and found this whole map of this canceled game from 2K. I forget the team name that makes the Mafia games. Yeah, I can't
Is it
remember.
Hanger?
Yeah, Hainer 13, something like that. Might be them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So apparently they had this game they were working on in Berlin where like everyone's stuck in the Berlin Wall, whatever. What year is that? I can't remember. But anyways,
In the
there's
40s?
yeah, right around then. there's this whole map that's like, it looked beautiful, honestly. Like there's no textures or anything, but like all the buildings were done. It was just pretty much just like a grayscale model of the map, and you could just run around in that whole map in Mafia 3 now, and it looked crazy. It was such a weird story. Like you never see that, because like this isn't built into the original Mafia 3. Like you can't find it there. You have to get to the definitive edition, and then there's just this whole, somehow the files got into that edition. Very weird.
Yeah, I guess there are things about just little rooms that people like glitch into that are just somewhere in the code that they just had to leave in.
For some reason, the code's just in that game. I don't know. I have no idea how this would work.
Well, maybe if they took this map out, it would just have broken the game, so they had to just leave it in or something. Who knows?
Yeah, it looked cool though.
Maybe they started a game and then, this isn't working. Let's just build around it. I mean, like.
Oh yeah,
they should have just like added some textures and just add that as like another map in Mafia 3.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, do something like that. I don't know. Have no idea how that works.
Just think about
next story.
How many like cancelled games there are there?
So many.
Incredible.
There's just files sitting out there. I know. I always think like how many games got like so close to done to where they were like, damn near playable all the way through and then just got canceled. There's this one interesting game. I forget who it was made by. It might have been Insomniac. Like a very like 2005-ish. They were making a Flash game, the superhero.
Right.
And you can find footage of it. It might not be Insomniac. It's a bigger company though. But you can find footage of this game of like the Flash running around and like not all the tech, but it looks like damn near done. They would like, I have no idea how much longer. Maybe like another year. But like
there was like that Darth Maul game too.
Oh, really? Who's that by?
Yeah, it was also around like the mid 2000s. They were like going to make a Darth Maul game, like third person like action game.
Yeah, I've always wanted that Flash game. That one always stands out to me in particular. Darth Maul game is awesome too, though.
Yeah.
Keeping with canceled things, footage of the reportedly canceled campaign for 2018's Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has leaked online.
I did not see this.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, I didn't see the footage either, but we've heard about this campaign so much, like this canceled campaign.
Yeah, I just assumed that they're wrapping that into like the new one because their Treyarch should supposedly be making this new one. So
no, that was Sledgehammer's canceled one. This is for Black Ops 4. Which
no. What I'm saying is, I'm saying those assets and whatever that they were going to do for the last one.
Oh, like come out for this one, the 2020.
Yeah,
Treyarch
use
one.
them. Yes.
Yeah, that would have made sense. I would bet ideas carried over from that, maybe not assets, but, had to be ideas. I know it's supposed to be more like stealth focused.
For the 2018 one?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Which it kind of sounds like that's what they're doing with this one, right? The Cold War one.
Yeah. Did you guys play, what is it called? World War II?
I did, yeah.
The one before?
Actually, like that one, yeah.
Yeah, because there is a stealth sequence in the game where you're undercover.
Yeah, there was that whole mission.
Which was really cool. I really liked that.
That was the best mission, yeah. Yeah, World War II was great. World War II, also the PS Plus game next month.
Game of the...
I believe Battlefront 2 is too. We'll have to look up what the
awesome.
games of Cold are. I can't remember.
Who thinks that like this Call of Duty, the one that's coming out this year, is just good? Absolute bomb.
You think
Why
so?
did you say that?
I think so. I don't know. I just got a funny feeling. I just got that feeling that it's not. It was sell. I just don't think it will review. Do
you think it's because of the Sledgehammer stuff?
Maybe, yeah, definitely. And I think Warzone and Modern Warfare have been so highly regarded.
Yeah, but it's Treyarch. Treyarch doesn't really make a bad game.
I don't know.
No, not really. They're always like pretty good.
Yeah, they have one of my favorite in the franchise, World at War, and Black Ops 1. Like those two are awesome.
I just think.
Yeah, we'll see. I would bet it's good. It's certainly going to sell well with the new console. Everyone's picking that up.
Oh, of course. It's going to launch with those consoles for sure.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that'll be the highest selling game of the year. Maybe Cyberpunk comes out nowhere. Who knows?
It's not going to beat Call of Duty.
Yeah, I would doubt that as well. Next story. Dead by Daylight is getting a new monster, and it's Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. And it's also getting a new survivor. Is that Cheryl Manson?
He's also
Mason.
And a new map, Midwich Elementary School?
Yeah.
So these are all Silent Hill themed things, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
have no
really-
history with this game, and then Silent Hill 2 is like one of those games that freaked me out as a kid, and that's really the only experience I have with it.
No, you're super weird. Who doesn't play video games?
All right.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Like this is the first time that Dead by Daylight. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys don't know, but I think it's the first time that like a other horror game is coming into it. Like they have a bunch of different like movie.
Yeah, I remember they
scene
had like
stuff.
Stranger Things and like Freddy Krueger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Michael and Jay. No, they didn't do Jason. They should do Jason, but they don't have like another video game type of like horror character. So for them to get Pyramid, it's really cool.
Is this
Yeah,
a
Pyramid Head's fucking
is this a
terrifying,
sign of
too.
thing? Is this like a little like hint to maybe a Silent Hill game coming out?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into next. It might
Yeah,
be.
but that's Konami. Come on.
Yeah,
It'll be something though. It'll be like Konami's got to have agreed to
the
this.
Jeff Grubbs guy on Twitter pointed out that Konami, like the rights are in the trailer. Like it says Konami owns the rights to Silent Hill still. So all those like rumors about like Xbox or PlayStation buying up Silent Hill IP or whatever are not true.
What I will say, I guess before we move on, is really the only games that Konami's for sure kind of making is a bunch of like bundles and stuff. Like they keep doing the bundles, so maybe they'll do like a bundle of all the games or something.
Well, they've already done one.
They got to be doing something with Silent Hill, right? There's just too many rumors around.
Yeah, there's a lot circling. There's some decent like.
It's always when there's smoke, there's fire with Silent Hill, you know.
Or fog.
More like fog.
Ooh.
No, my missus is she's a big massive Silent Hill fan, so hopefully like I don't think we'll play this. This is a good sign, don't get me wrong. I do think we're gonna see something this year, Silent Hill.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be one of those like unannounced games on like IGN's Summer Games Fest. Been daft like
that. Daniel, you gonna check it out? You like the game?
I played very little bit of it. It came onto Game Pass. I think they took it off, but when it was on, I played like a little bit of it. It's really fun. You kind of need 5 people that are playing all together, you know, and they're all talking and stuff.
Party.
That's just that type of game.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check it out. Maybe I will when this actually comes out, because you told me it's a lot like Friday the 13th, which I loved.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different in terms of how you're playing it.
Sure.
Like you're trying to turn on these generators, and he's just going around the monsters just trying to kill everybody. You're trying to turn on the generators, then you have to go open the door and then leave. And then if you're the last one and the door's not turned on, you also have the option of finding like the hidden door, and it's just an instant leave, but it's random on the map, which is pretty cool.
Cool. All right, next story. BlizzCon is canceled this year, and there may be a digital event next. Yeah, this isn't surprising. I can't believe they held out this long to cancel the event. Were they planning to do like a digital event?
I don't think that they said. I think they were just waiting.
No.
Like, well, I mean, BlizzCon's is, you know, it's one of the biggest cons of the year. Like, BlizzCon's huge.
Yeah, so you figured they would have had a lot of like Overwatch 2 stuff to talk about too, right?
Where is that game? In Diablo 4. Like, we need to hear something about those 2 games. Come on. So
is the census that like Overwatch 2 is coming out and then Diablo 4 is like way later?
I don't know. Honestly, like, I have no idea about Overwatch 2. Like, Diablo, they've
just given that little details on it, because I don't really follow it too much.
Overwatch, I don't think that they've done much, but they definitely had a bunch of people go and play Diablo 4.
Oh, really? So that's already playable. Okay.
If somewhat, like there was like a mission or something playable. Maybe not much else to the game, but I did see a Game Informer playthrough. One of them they actually played like all 3 of the characters that they showed.
So do you guys think Overwatch 2 news or Diablo 4 will pop up somewhere in one of these conferences?
I don't think
this whole summer thing going on.
They were always like way out. I don't know. I think they blew the load a bit too early. I mean, I suppose it's a good thing they did, because this is not happening this year. I think last year then maybe like obviously with the Blitzchung thing that happened last year. Maybe they were just like, we need loads of good news, guys. We need things to make these people happy, or they're going to just start rioting. It was like, well, let's go and get Overwatch 2 trailer together. and let's just show some Diablo stuff, and it'll make everybody happy. Maybe that's what happened. We're not going to see them for a while.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that Overwatch 2 could probably be next year. They just need to say more about it.
Not gonna lie, that
I think it
Overwatch
like
2
fall
trailer made me
2021 for
cry.
that, around there.
Yeah. Well, I would
Okay.
actually. I'm even thinking May, right?
May, okay,
But
that's
it just
weird.
we haven't seen anything.
You would figure they'd want to get on this generation of consoles too with that.
Maybe.
If
Yeah,
you push
maybe.
it in like 2022, it's kind of hard to release on PS4, Xbox One. Consoles do, presumably be thriving by then.
Right.
But we will see. Next up, Fast and Furious Crossroads has finally been delayed until August 7th, 2020.
When was it supposed to
This
come
game.
out? Was
I
it
could not
supposed to come out
believe how
last week?
long these guys held out. Yeah, it was supposed to come out. They had May 2020 until literally 2 days ago, which would have been May today. It would have been May 26th when they delayed it. And they had it as listed for coming out May 2020 until May 26th. And then they finally decided to delay it. What the fuck is going on with this game? Did you guys watch the new trailer?
Oh god, it's true.
Sadly.
It looks
Yeah.
so bad, but
Looks hilariously
I'm
bad.
gonna get it. That's the thing.
I kind of want it too. Like, I just like a stupid Fast and
No.
Furious games. That sounds great. You got fucking Vin Diesel just yelling at you through the car. Can't see his face or anything.
Well,
I liked
mean,
that when
you
they were
like-
talking
you
with the
like-
dialogue. It wasn't even like they were talking to. You could just hear them like perfectly through the car.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
You like Too Fast, Too Furious, so I don't know what to.
I mean, that's the best one,
It is the best one.
easily. It's hilarious.
100%.
Great comedy. The woo smack that ass. Come on, come on.
Oh my god.
Best line in any movie ever. So, would you guys get this game? I might. I don't know if it's a full price $60 game now.
No.
But like, if they
it's
charge
the
20
Game
for
Pass.
this, I'd be in.
I don't know. Maybe it would be like a $5 about Christmas, wouldn't it? So
If
Yeah,
it came to Game
probably.
Pass, I might download
I think
and
it
play
will come to Games Pass. This is the only
They'll
way
pay
this
you
game.
to play it by
yeah.
Christmas.
I don't know. I think it's all kind of just crash and burn for this game. I mean, don't get me wrong; it was always going to crash and burn. But if it was coming out with the film, it might have sold a bit better.
Did you guys ever play the Forza Horizon DLC of Fast and Furious?
No.
No.
Okay, I played that. Vin Diesel was in that as well. Maybe it wasn't actually him, but his character was.
Was it good?
What's his name? Dom.
Ah,
That was actually really good. I thought they should just do stuff like that. Like, do a Forza Fast and Furious DLC every Forza game. And I'd be cool with that. Or at least the Horizon ones.
It probably
Next
it'd
up,
probably work out
we
better
will
for him
go-
anyway because the gameplay would be much better. Just
Yeah,
put some
exactly.
Fast and Furious skins in. Take whatever voice accent they've got here. Put it into
Put it in Forza.
Done.
Good. It's all good.
See, look. Take.
I like the Horizon
You can have
series
that
a lot
for free.
too.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Such an easy get. Okay, next up. This is for me. Kingdom Hearts animated series is reportedly being developed for Disney Plus, and then Sims wrote, "Fuck yes."
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, that's what
wrong.
it says here.
Oh,
That's
right.
what it says here.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Is there any information?
No, there's no
who's doing it?
information.
Well,
It's
there's
just
no
in development, and it's CGI. It's not like a live action thing.
Is there any information about voice acting?
They're bringing back the voice actors from the games,
Oh,
which are all
that's
like
that's good
notable
news.
actors. Yeah. So it's like the
That's
normal
good.
goofy guy, the normal Donald guy, and then what's the guy that does
Well,
Sora?
Disney.
The kid from
All the
Sixth
Disney
Sense.
guys, for sure. Yeah, I was thinking about more of like the Kingdom Hearts specific characters.
Yeah, the kid from Sixth Sense does Sora, and he's coming back.
Oh
What's his
yeah,
name? Haley
Yeah.
Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, he's coming back. I don't know what this will be about. I don't know if they're just gonna like retell the story of all the games. That'd be interesting. I'll certainly
They
watch
have
that.
to, right? Gotta start from
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah, I guess you would kind of have to. I don't know. There's a whole like prequel thing that could be interesting. It's like, I don't know, maybe make Mickey the main character and he's just running around Disney World. something.
No, there's
That'd be
no
cool.
way that Sora's not the main. No way.
Yeah. So more than likely they're just gonna retell the story of like the first game, and so on. Which, I'm totally down with. I'll watch it. I don't know how
Yeah,
good it
probably
would be.
gonna be good animation, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
you
could
would
watch
figure.
that. That might get me.
I don't know
watching
if they'll
it, 'cause I
go
love
for like
Disney.
more of an anime style or like a how the cutscenes look in the game. You know,
It's got to
it's
be
like
like
that
that.
CGI look. Does it?
Yeah, definitely.
I was
Why not?
thinking like
I'm thinking
a
like
Last
Pixar-esque or Disney
Airbender type
animation.
style. Could be cool. Something like that.
No, yeah, I was thinking more of like Disney animation, Pixar, that type of style.
That'd be cool too. I don't know. I hope it comes out, and I hope it's fucking huge. Everyone's just a Kingdom Hearts nerd all of a sudden. Can walk around, brag about all my lore knowledge. It'd be great.
I love Disney.
I have one
Then you'll
question.
love Kingdom Hearts.
No, I
That's how it
didn't.
works. What's your question, Sims?
So halfway through like Kingdom Hearts 3, like does like
Sure.
Sora just turn around to Goofy and go, "What the fuck's going on?" And Goofy just goes, "I don't know."
Goofy's like, dude, I've been on drugs since like the second game. I have no fucking idea what's happening.
Who is it? Goofy and Donald? Is it Donald?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Donald.
Donald's a heroin addict.
Donald's like, Goofy's just like, dude, I've been just hitting these black demon things with the shield for like 7 games now. I have no fucking idea what's happening. That's how the entire fan base feels. Okay, next up. The Xbox games. No Man's Sky is coming to Game Pass in June. Did you guys like No Man's Sky? I actually loved No Man's Sky. Surprisingly.
I've never played it.
Really? Okay. It's even better now from what I heard. I got it on the day it came out, and this game is like straight up the most like calming game I ever played. Like I was so like
Have you played
out.
Minecraft?
I have, yeah. I played a good amount of Minecraft as well. It's even more so than that because this game is just like literally about just like flying and walking, and that's about it. And there's just all these like cool different planets you can go to. It's all just like randomly generated, so it all just kind of looks wonky. I know a lot of people don't like this game just because all the hype going into it. Right, the game was supposed to be like some next gen shit, and it just wasn't that.
I think people do now with all the expansions, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be so much better now. I've been meaning to go in and check it out. Expansions now, just see how much. I probably liked it even more. But yeah, this game to me was just like a giant walking simulator. I just like met these weird aliens and walked around for like 30 hours. Are you guys gonna play it when it comes to Game Pass? You don't really beat it.
I thought there was like get to like the middle of the.
There is a little story thing going on, and there's like there's that whole middle thing. I did do that, but it's not like credits roll or anything. It just keeps going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe it's different now. It probably is different. Are you guys gonna check it out when it comes to Game Pass though?
I mean, I got it when it first came out, so unfortunately, I've just got.
Did you?
I just got them. I wouldn't say bad memories. I just bought it and I was like, "Well, this isn't for me." But I wasn't one of those guys who was like, "Oh."
It did get boring very quickly.
It was just not fun. It was just not a good experience. I don't know.
The thing that was cool to me was flying planet to planet. Like that was like such a really cool. Like that felt like next gen. You know, or like the whole game just didn't live up to that. But that part to me was really cool. Daniel, you gonna check it out?
Yeah, I'd like to try it. My best friend played it a little bit. Cool. He was on it. He didn't hate it, didn't like it. It was just kind of
majority of the people hate it. I'm definitely not in the majority with that game.
Well, I think people were either or negative for the most part.
Yeah. Coffee Talk will be on Games of Gold from June 16th to July 15th. Was there another game announced with that?
Yeah, they usually
that's just how Xbox does it.
Yeah, they usually do the 4 games or whatever. I just wanted to mention this one because this was that cool this was that cool indie game that came out earlier this year, where you're in Seattle and it's like cyberpunk-ish in the future.
Oh, okay, that did look cool. Is this releasing?
Yeah, it looked really cool.
Or has that it's been out? This game?
It's been out. Yeah, it's been out this year. And it looked really cool. And then for that to be Games of Gold, I thought that's awesome. I'm definitely going to get it.
I definitely want to try it. I remember Greg Miller was on about it. And it sounded really interesting. You kind of just serve people drinks and listen to what they're talking about. Do you give them advice?
I'm not sure.
Just like almost like a point and click type game.
It's a story-driven game, I think.
I think you actually make coffee, though. Like I think there's like slight gameplay.
Yeah, you say they say what do they fancy? And like, oh, give me something sweet, a sweet cocktail or a big drink.
No, it's coffee. You drink your bad instant coffee. What are you talking about?
Is it just coffee?
Terrible instant coffee.
Nothing wrong with my instant coffee.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, then we will move on.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, someone added one.
Yeah.
What is this story? You guys want to read that off?
One's in. So, a couple of days ago, Avengers game tweeted out, "We have reassembled at home and we are working to finish our mission. We can't wait to show you new gameplay and co-op in our first Marvel Avengers War Table stream on June 24th.
Oh, I missed that.
Fucking go."
What is War Table? What is
So
that?
basically, it's just their stream. Obviously, all these
just
segments that would have been in one E3 conference scattered around on a day-to-day setting me. So
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I want to actually see more of this game.
this is
We
what
haven't
I
seen
can't
that
wait
one.
for. This is my game.
Yeah, what worries me about this game is coming out in between Tony Hawk and Cyberpunk. It's like, can I beat this in a week?
No, this is a
No, you don't think so?
This is a game that's gonna last forever. So we gotta start it. We're gonna play Cyberpunk. Then we're gonna play it some more, and then we're gonna play it a bit more, and then we're gonna die and still play it because I can't wait.
Isn't it like only the co-op missions though? Like there's certain missions you can do in co-op. Isn't there like a main single player story?
I don't
There has
know
to be.
really know. There is a main story mission, but then I think every one of the missions that you can do in co-op mode, which is then the games as a service. I think it all could
That's the
change.
part I don't want in this game. I just want a single player story.
I just want to play with my friends, man. I want to be Thor. I want you guys to be Black Widow, and
I'm Thor, okay? I'm telling you.
Man.
No, it's
I'm telling you, I'm Thor. I am Iron Man.
It's just it's just a little don't forget 24th of June. I don't think there's a time, which is worrying me. I don't know whether to book the day off or not. I booked the day off for the Cyberpunk one on the 11th of June, which is not until like 10 o'clock at night. I don't know why I booked it.
Also,
off.
EA is that day.
Yes, exactly as well.
Yeah, looks cool. I can't wait to see more. I love that development team. Like I love the Tomb Raider reboots, especially Rise of the Tomb Raider.
And the video they put out as well.
Avengers.
There's a video along with the tour. There's like very small boxes of kind of new gameplay. There's the Hulk from Thor Ragnarok.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
Check it out.
the outfit or
I
whatever.
mean, you have to really look, but you can see it.
Okay. Then next, on June 5th at 6 a.m. PT, there'll be roughly a 15-minute Pokemon Direct, right?
Yeah, I think it's just they'll give us a date for the Pokemon DLC.
That first. Yeah.
So
that
is
first
this
one.
for the next DLC? Isn't their DLC releasing in June?
In June, yeah, they've not given us a date, so
there's gonna
this
be
will be
two
the
of them.
date.
Okay. So is this going to be about the second expansion?
I don't
whatever it
think
was
so.
called?
I think it would just be
No.
purely on the first one.
Even more of that? I thought they already did a Direct on that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, there was a huge one.
Yeah, it's like, how much more do you need to show?
They don't. They're just trying. This is just what people are doing now, it seems.
they might give us a little cheeky thing at the end.
Yeah, I would assume this is like a deep dive into the second expansion.
Maybe.
But we'll see.
I would hope so.
I hope so as well. I'm just very limited in my expectations.
Are you guys getting the DLC for that? Danny,
Yeah,
I know
me
you don't
and the
play
missus.
DLC, but... Okay. Yeah, I probably will
I
if I
mean-
can find a damn Switch ever.
I love Pokemon so much. It was in my Emerald, number 3 favorite game all time, right? It's just I don't want the DLC. I don't want it. I want the next Pokemon game. Work on the next Pokemon. Give me a better,
Sure.
bigger Pokemon.
Personally, I
can't
wish I
wait to
didn't play
see-
Sword and Shield and that I just waited for this to come out and then got like the
Yeah,
full thing.
well, I mean, what, I can go on a rant about Sword and Shield, but I like the game. It's just spend the time here and just build this huge Pokemon game that everyone wants.
Right.
That's what you need to do, not little DLCs. Take this year here and just keep going, because it's gonna be another 2 years before we get a Pokemon, like a big one probably.
It's not
I wanna-
too
I
long
want-
though compared to most AAA games. Like they do
No,
turn these
I know.
out pretty quick.
I'd rather them spend 5 years and it be just massive.
That's what I want. I want them to take
Yeah.
like a long break and make like the next gen Pokemon.
Yeah, that's not what Sword and Shield was.
No, I didn't think so either. Okay, cool. That's it for the
So,
news.
guys,
Then we will.
the
Oh yeah, wait. Daniel's
that
assistant.
yeah, no, that menace. So he was running around, right? He's running around. So I took it to myself and said, I'm
Is
going to
this
do
the
this
one
for
your
my
assistant was dating?
family. Hey, okay, you need to stop.
Straight
Okay,
up,
I don't like
Fuck.
that.
Not dating
fucking. All
anymore?
right, he
You need to stop.
banging her.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
this
definitely
menace, okay. I was gonna stand up to him, right? So I saw him on the street, I ran up to him, I said, hey, I want to know if you're good or
Hey.
bad. And I said, what is your favorite game? Okay. That's how I'm gonna tell. And you know what he
Right.
said?
What's that?
He said, my favorite game is League of Legends. So you know what
So
I
he's
did?
a giant dork.
You know what I did? Yeah, I called the cops and he's in jail now. So
Good.
I
That's where all
solved it.
the League players belong.
Yeah. You favorite game's League? Are you kidding me? You're going to
Throw
jail.
him in jail. Throw away the key.
Yeah.
I'd have poked him in the eye.
So
Nice.
now I got my assistant back, and I told her that he was stalking her, and now she's just avoiding him.
Well, good for her. Standing up for herself.
Real dog,
Yeah.
real quick.
So BioShock is coming. The entire collection is coming to Switch.
Oh, that's
May
this week.
29th.
All the 2K games releasing on Switch
Mhm.
this week,
Yeah, May
right?
29th. Borderlands, the Legendary Collection, is coming to Switch May 29th as well.
They're gonna run so
XCOM
bad.
2 is coming to Switch May 29th. And Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive
Xenoblade
Edition.
Oh
Chronicles,
yeah,
that's the big-
tomorrow, 29th.
Did you guys play Xenoblade Chronicles at all on Wii U?
No.
Daniel, no,
I did.
No one's
This is one of the
oh.
few games I bought on Wii U.
You had a Wii U.
I did. It was like a family gift, so it wasn't necessarily mine.
Gee,
Oh,
thanks.
horrible gift. I never played anything on it really.
Connor, why
Played
is the
Smash.
Wii U we bought you in the trash? It
'Cause
sucks,
it's
mom.
trash. Where it belongs.
Turn off the aircon, mom.
Oh god.
We didn't come up with a new game too. Or did you? Sorry, new bet.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
So what was the bet for this week, Daniel? The Minecraft Dungeons Metacritic score.
Okay. So we were doing the Metacritic score for Minecraft Dungeons. Well, I want to say how many we total. So total, Connor, you have 5. I have 5, and Sims has 4. Connor,
baby.
you said it will be 79. I said it would
believe
be
I said 78.
82. Okay.
Oh, whoa,
I thought-
whoa,
I
whoa.
broke
We've got to
70.
go back to like
And
older footage
Sims-
now.
And then Sims, you said 80. The score is way too low. It's at 70.
70.
Yeah.
What did you
so
go off
that-
of? Like the PC release one, or?
No, because remember,
So I'm
we
looking
did
at
this
it here. It
before.
doesn't really look like the other ones got reviews.
They combined it. It's
Oh, okay.
combined it on Metacritic. So Connor,
Who wins
you
here?
took
'Cause
it
we're
because
all
we
over.
passed.
Oh no, you win.
You win. You're the closest.
I win. Okay, cool. I'll
Yeah,
take
you're
it.
the closest.
We let you win.
Let me win. All right.
So
Way
Connor,
to go,
what is-
Minecraft Dungeons. So
what
this
is this
week's
week?
bet is one we've been meaning to do for a little while. It is
Okay.
how many video games has Troy Baker voiced it?
Oh my god.
It's gotta be a lot. Troy Baker is in so
No,
fucking
he
many
probably
games.
acted, right? So we're not that. No live action, just video games. No anime, right?
Yeah, no anime, just video games. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will start. I'm gonna say 175. Be my guess. Video game. We're not counting any of his other things. Just video games.
Good luck.
Troy Baker in
Who's
a lot of
looking this
fucking
up?
games.
Connor, you gotta look this up, you know.
Yeah, I got it.
I will have.
What do you guys think?
What did you say? 174?
175.
He said 4. He said
175.
4.
Okay.
He said 4. Just 4.
Just fine.
Sims, do you have a guess already?
I'll have 152.
152. Wow, you guys are going really high. You guys are going really high.
Yeah, but there's
He's in
little-
every
there's
goddamn video game.
Like little performances. Like he's in that.
Yeah, just like additional voices are gonna count.
What's that game he was? It's just been announced in that racing
Okay.
car
Oh,
game.
okay. Yeah. Just even him just voicing like pedestrians or something, right?
Yeah,
Pedestrian
okay.
One.
Okay.
What's
Even
that
like God of
noise?
War, he was in there for like 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to think though. I know I shouldn't be talking it out so you guys will change or whatever, but he has done other things. He does a lot of anime too.
He
So
does.
he's spreading his time. So yeah, he does voice a lot. We kind of see him in the big releases, but I don't know if he's been in as much as people think he has.
He's been in it for years, is my thing.
I'm gonna say
Long
100.
time.
I'm gonna go much less. I'm gonna say 100.
Get some nice even numbers though.
Yeah.
All right, we shall find out next week who wins. On to the game. This week's game, we are going to be playing this or that again. It's a little bit differently. We're going to be doing 2000s versus 2010. The whole decade.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question.
Sure.
Is it going to be we're just picking 1 year, or are we picking like
it's year
categories
versus
of, like,
year,
game?
and you two have to agree on the year. So like the first one's going to be the year 2000 versus 2010. I'm going to read off some games that came out in both those years, and you guys are going to have to agree on which year is better.
Okay,
cool. So we'll start off with 2000 versus 2010. Some notable releases that came out 2000. Diablo 2, Deus Ex, Jet Set Radio, The Sims, Paper Mario, Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, Counter-Strike, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Tooie, Dark Cloud, Command and Conquer, Mario Tennis, and those are pretty much all the big ones for 2000. If you guys
there's
remember
some pretty
any, feel
big
free.
releases there.
Yeah, and then
Paper
2010
Mario.
got a lot. 2010, we got Mass Effect 2, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty Black Ops, Limbo, StarCraft 2, Halo Reach, God of War 3, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Fallout New Vegas, Heavy Rain, Alan Wake, Bioshock 2, which we were talking about earlier, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Those are pretty much all the notable ones.
Oh man,
What
like
in the year of
I think
2010?
just like the first 5 games, like there are some bangers in that 2000, like Majora's Mask and Paper Mario,
Tony Hawk Pro
Tony
Skater
Hawk
2,
Pro
man.
Skater 2, yeah.
Yeah,
But like
The
those
Sims,
first like 5 games you said, come on, in 2010.
Counter-Strike in 2000.
Yeah, and then 2010, like that first like few you said, I think just beat it. Period.
Sims.
2010.
Say that again, Sims?
2010, 100%.
Think so? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
we
easy
both
choice then,
agree.
2010,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool. So first one is 2010. Next up, 2001, which I know is a very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2001, we had Grand Theft Auto 3, Final Fantasy X, Max Payne, Devil May Cry 1, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Halo 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Ico, whatever. The original
Ico.
Animal Crossing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, Silent Hill 2. See if I see anything else notable. We move on. That's pretty much all the big ones. Jack and Daxter, the original. Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that's a
quite a
list.
bit in 2001. Then 2011.
Wasn't it Gold and Silver in one of those? Did we miss Gold and Silver? Is that 2001 or was that 2002?
It might have been 99.
Gold and Silver? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, could have been. I didn't see it. It was probably 2000. I didn't see it on that list.
Okay.
But regardless, 2011, also a very good year, had starting off Skyrim, Portal 2, Arkham City, Dark Souls, Uncharted 3, Gears of War 3, Modern Warfare 3, Saints Row the Third, LA Noire, Skyward Sword, Bastion, and Assassin's Creed Revelation. Tough competition here.
That makes me want to jump off a roof. Jesus.
Yeah, that's hard to think about. Remember, in 2001, you got Dota 3, Halo 1.
You're trying to make me pick against Halo. I see it.
So you got to remember that. The 2011, you got Skyrim, Portal 2, Uncharted 3,
Gears of War 3.
3.
Yeah, Gears 3.
Gears 3.
Come
man.
on.
What a game.
Come on. Man, you're trying to make me pick against Halo.
Yeah, I know this is going to be tough for Daniel. Super Smash Bros. Melee, too. Might be
And Melee, yeah. That's like my childhood.
Grand Theft Auto 3, too. Changed games.
Yeah, but as much as it changed, I don't know if that really affects me.
That game
'cause I don't
doesn't
think
hold
it's
up
the best-
today at all, but
Yeah,
it
it's
did
not the
change
best
video game.
GTA, you know.
Sure. Yeah, it's a tough one, guys. Good luck.
I think I gotta pick 2011 to be honest. As much as I like Halo
Okay.
Melee, I think I have to. But
Yeah.
we'll have to. What about you, Sims?
Probably 2011.
What'd you say, Sims?
2011.
Oh, we lose Sims.
Hello.
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 What about you, Sims? Which 2001 or 2011?
2011.
2011.
You
Okay.
guys going with all the
Man.
later ones.
Damn right.
Yeah, I'd probably go 2011 as well. I don't know. I love Skyrim, Portal 2 so much. Uncharted 3.
Yeah, Portal 2. Man.
Yeah, it's a tough one for sure. And then next up, we have 2002, which is GTA Vice City, Mafia, the first one, Hitman 2, Resident Evil 0, Medal of Honor, Eternal Darkness, Elder Scrolls 3. That's a weird one. Morrowind. That game is super
well,
complicated.
Morrowind's super popular.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people really like that game. I never got into it.
I should say we should scratch off
Scratch off what?
Resident Evil 0.
Yeah, Resident Evil 0.
It doesn't need to be on that.
No,
No.
don't like that one. Burnout
No.
2. I know some people like. Yeah, 2002, not the best year, no.
No. Not
And
as
then
good as
compared to 2012, though, which if memory serves me, that's not that great a year either.
There's a game I really like on that year.
There is Dishonored, Journey, Borderlands 2, Mass Effect 3, Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3, the original Walking Dead Telltale game, Far Cry 3, Black Ops 2, Diablo 3, Max Payne 3, and Bez. Yeah, what
That's
do you guys
easy.
think? Yeah, that one's easy for me. I'll go 2012.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
2012.
So far, man, the 2010s are killing it.
Yeah, I mean, that 2001 was hard. That 2001 was hard.
I think this is where it gets very hard, though, because we have 2013 versus 2003, which I believe both those are spectacular.
Okay,
Pull up
sure.
2003 here. So we have Beyond Good and Evil, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Prince of Persia Sands of Time, EVE Online, Tony Hawk's Underground, and then Simpsons Hit and Run, F-Zero GX. I love him. Yeah, that's pretty much all the notable ones. 2003, not as good as and then 2013, up there with my favorite years in video game. It is The Last of Us, GTA 5, BioShock Infinite, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Tomb Raider, the reboot,
oh my god,
Gone
yes.
Home, Rayman Legends, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Papers, Please.
Yeah, that's an
Super Mario
underrated game.
3D World. Yeah, those are pretty much all the notable ones.
Yeah, Tales of Two Sons. People need to play that game. That's a cool game.
Which one?
Brothers game.
Two Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Oh, I love that game. That was a great game.
That's a cool game.
Yeah, all that guy's games are great. I loved A Way Out as well.
Yeah, I didn't get to play one because I didn't have anybody to play with.
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Yeah,
play
definitely. I did play it. Way Out was great. So yeah, what are you guys thinking?
I think it's easy.
2013.
This might be the easiest one. Yeah,
Right.
2013.
Yeah, 2003. I thought
Like the first
Wait.
4 games you said are just like perfect.
Okay,
You
this
said
will
GTA.
probably. Sims, you going with 2013 as well, right?
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah, killed it. This will probably be the first one where you guys choose the 2000s, I think, because it's 2014 versus 2004, and 2014 was like the worst year fucking ever.
No,
Okay,
there were
so-
good games in there. I
There
don't
were
like
good
that
games,
narrative.
not a lot.
There's some good ones in 2014.
Okay, we'll read it off. Anyways, 2004, we have GTA San Andreas, World of Warcraft, Half-Life 2, Burnout 3, Halo 2, Doom 3, the original Fable, Chronicles of Riddick. I believe. No, yeah, I was wrong. I was thinking Resident Evil 4. That
That was 2005, I think.
right. And then compared to 2014, you got Dark Souls 2, Destiny, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, Mario Kart 8, Far Cry 4, the original Titanfall, Dragon Age Inquisition, which I thought that game sucked, but South Park Stick of Truth, very good.
Yes, that was it. South Park Stick of Truth. Come on. Let's go.
Sunset Overdrive, I really like.
I mean, Destiny, I love that.
Out there.
Especially the first Destiny.
So, yeah, what are you guys thinking?
Definitely.
What about you, Sims?
Hard to beat San Andreas, World of Warcraft, Half-Life 2, and Halo 2.
I mean, it's Halo 2. That's my favorite game of all time.
This is the one where I would go 2000s. I would definitely go 2000.
It's definitely...
Sims, are you agreeing, or we have to fight over it?
No, you're right. It's the 2000. Definitely.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're not gonna no fight back? I know you seem a little reluctant.
It's got San Andreas on it, hasn't it?
I just don't think any of the games in 2014 are like truly great, you know?
I mean, Stick of Truth was a laugh. Not groundbreaking, is it?
I think Stick of Truth is a great game.
Stick of Truth's good, yeah.
And then I really like Destiny. Those two games I think really stick out for that year for me.
Yeah, Destiny, I thought 2 was much better. 1 was okay.
Well, I think 2 had like maybe a better like single player.
It certainly did. Yeah.
The actual game into the nitty gritty, I think 1 is just way better.
Sure.
Fucking nerd.
So yeah, 2004.
Yeah, Destiny.
You know what?
Here we go.
I may be a nerd.
You know what? I am a nerd.
Okay, next up we have 2005 versus 2015. Then we have 2005. So we start off Resident Evil 4, Psychonauts, Shadow of the Colossus, The First Guitar Hero, Civilization 4, I believe that is, Star Wars Republic Commando, Burnout Revenge, Liberty City Stories, The First God of War, very good. Animal Crossing Wild World came out that year. Call of Duty 2, one of the better Call of Duties, I think.
That's when it started taking a turn.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out in 2005. Very good.
Baby.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I thought that was 2006. Yes,
No, yeah,
I love that original Battlefront 2.
I do too, yeah. Great game. And then 2015, we have Bloodborne, The Phantom Pain. Not Bloodborne, The Phantom Pain. Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Fallout 4, Witcher 3, Arkham Knight, Super Mario Maker, Halo 5, another Battlefront, the first EA Battlefront out that year. Until Dawn, one of my favorites. Rocket League, Life is Strange, another one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
And Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Not the heaviest year for either.
Both the years. I think that 2015 for me, just because as much as I love Resident Evil 4, I love Life is Strange and The Witcher 3 so much more.
Yeah.
As combined, maybe Resident Evil.
You bring in the conversation really of like games that like really grew the media and like left lasting impressions. I think Resident Evil 4, Shadow of the Colossus, and Guitar Hero were things that were like giant
The Witcher. We haven't seen The Witcher like influence anything yet, and I think we might get that.
That's
eventually.
True. Assassin's Creed certainly has, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, 2015 was kind of disappointing for me from what I remember. I just remember being really hyped for Halo 5 and 4, and those games were just kind of...
The Witcher, isn't it, that kills it?
And then Witcher, yeah, was obviously game of the year every year that year. I know people love Bloodborne. I'm just not.
Bloodborne's fun. It's not. I'm not big into the Dark Souls from Software games.
Yeah, no, me neither. Arkham Knight was very disappointing, I thought.
I love Arkham.
No, it's disappointing.
I forgot about that. I love Arkham Knight.
I knew that whole story from like that animated movie, Red Hood, right? I believe was the name.
Yeah.
It went by that like a lot. I was kind of disappointed with the story overall, and then just the Batmobile mechanics were fucking terrible.
Terrible.
I think I have to go with 2015. What about you, Sims?
Yeah, The Witcher. The Witcher takes 15, doesn't it? Just The Witcher. That's all.
The Witcher alone. He just takes it. Okay, cool. So we'll go to 2006 versus 2016. 2006, the year where I was really a gamer this year. That was like the first year where I was like, okay, I'm all in.
Okay.
So we have 2006. We have Bully, Gears of War, Okami, Wii Sports, Call of Duty 3, Dead Rising, Oblivion came out that year.
Yeah, we did.
Final Fantasy 11, the Twilight Princess, and New Super Mario Bros. On DS.
Have we
Was a
missed
good game.
Pokemon Emerald?
You know, I'm not seeing the Pokemon games listed on here. Maybe it's just this list. Did that come out that year, though? You can feel free to add
I
it
think
in.
that's when it came out, or 2005. It was one of those 2 years, I think, but I'm not sure. Like that whole third gen came out somewhere around here.
And then 2016, we have Overwatch, Uncharted 4, Final Fantasy 15, Titanfall 2, Dishonored 2, Inside, The Witness, Firewatch, The Last Guardian, and Doom 2016.
Oh yeah, I love Firewatch. That's one that always slips under the radar.
That's one game.
Ooh, I liked Firewatch until the end.
See, I am against the grain. I like the end a lot.
Oh man, they dropped the ball there for me.
How long
Such
does it
like
take?
a anticlimactic end.
I thought it was perfect for the game.
How long does
What are you guys
Firewatch
thinking
take?
here? I'm kind of leaning towards 2006, honestly.
This is a
I
hard.
really
one.
love Uncharted 4. It's my favorite Uncharted. Titanfall 2, though. Ooh, I do love Titanfall
You got
2.
Titanfall 2, Overwatch, and Uncharted 4.
Inside is also great.
Inside, yeah. Like I think I got to go 20.
The Witness also fucking amazing.
Because I
How
never
many-
played it. I think I
Oh,
own
The
it
Witness
from
is great.
Games
If you like
Gold.
puzzle games at all, The Witness is
It's. I heard that it was really long, and that's not really what I want from a puzzle game. I like nice, tight experiences like Portal 1.
The
and
Witness
Portal
is
2.
like you don't even like have to beat it though. You can just like hop in there. It's not
I've
really
seen
like
some of the
a
puzzles, though, you know.
yeah.
It just didn't seem as interesting as like a Portal.
It's not, but it is very interesting. Really trippy stuff going on in that game. Sims,
what?
where are you in?
You two are like upsetting me. Like you talking about you fucking witnesses and your Firewatches, but you're not talking about Dishonored 2. By far the greatest game 2016 ever produced.
You're
Better than
nuts.
Uncharted
Are
4?
you kidding me? Uncharted 4,
Uncharted 4.
Overwatch?
Fuck
Come
Uncharted
on.
4,
you.
Inside?
alright?
Inside?
Inside.
Come on.
Fuck The Witness. Fuck Doom. Fuck more.
Yeah, and
Dishonored
Doom. We
2.
aren't even talking about Doom 2016 and Dark Souls 3. Come on.
Dishonored.
All of those games are better than Dishonored
No,
2.
you're on drugs. Alright? You
Dishonored 1 is better than Dishonored 2,
No, you're wrong.
in my opinion.
Both wrong. Very wrong.
We're not talking enough about 2006 though here.
Well, let's
2006
talk
had
about-
Bully, Gears of War 1, Okami, and Oblivion.
Yeah, but Gears of War 1, I like, but I like 3 more. You know, like it just started the franchise, which I love.
Interesting.
Gears
I
of
go
War 1.
opposite. I think 3 is the worst in the trilogy.
Oh god.
Ooh,
What
okay.
have I got myself into with you lot?
Well,
Gears of War
Yeah,
3 is the
I
greatest.
appreciate. Like, I tried to play Okami, I just couldn't get into it. I love the art style, so I do appreciate that game. Yeah, it's just Oblivion, cool. It's just not. I just don't think it holds a candle to 2016.
Sure. We all going 2016 then? What you guys?
Dishonored 2, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck the year.
So far, the 2010s just absolutely destroying 2000.
Well, it's just hard. There's just too many good games.
That's true, yeah. Next up, we got 2007, which I think is one of the best years in video games.
I agree.
Versus 2017, which is also one of the best years in.
Yep.
This is
gonna be
a
fight.
tough one. Good luck.
It's gonna be a
Okay.
fight.
So
You know
2007, we have Bioshock 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Portal, Halo 3, Crisis,
Say it.
Super Mario Galaxy, Assassin's Creed, Team Fortress 2, Mass Effect, God of War 2, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Rock Band, the original The Witcher, Peggle, just Game of the Year that year, easy, and then the Orange
No.
Box. Also Guitar Hero 3, which was one of the better Guitar Heroes.
Was it? Okay,
And
I never got into those like games with like Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I never got into
Oh,
Oh,
really?
man.
That was such
I
like
don't really
a
like
like
rhythm
a you
games.
had to be there at that time thing.
Did you have the
Yeah.
Did you have the whole band, Connor?
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, me and my friends, I was on vocals with a
Oh,
Friend
of
on
course you were on
guitar.
vocals. I was always on
my
drums.
best friend was on drums. My friend's boyfriend, he was on base every weekend, mate, smoking that
I know.
reefer.
My friends would always do this. Oh yeah. Even though I was like 12.
Jamming.
I remember we lived in an apartment at the time, and I would always be banging on the drums. And the neighbor next to us would always pound on the wall when we were going to.
You're playing with me, buddy.
I can imagine how annoying that was.
We'd get our friend's mum would come up about 11:30. She'd be like, it's a bit late now. Can we start? And we're just like, I'm there like, like killing it, singing Mr. Brightside.
Oh yeah,
absolute banging it. Just proper getting into it.
I can just see Sims on the vocals.
Proper getting into it.
Going just super hard. He's just pouring sweat.
You don't understand, man. We were killing high scores.
And then 2017, we have Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn, Super Mario Galaxy, Destiny 2, Resident Evil 7,
Super Mario Odyssey,
PUBG, Cuphead, Nier Automata, Assassin's Creed Origins, Uncharted Lost Legacy, EO, Call of Duty World at War 2, Prey, and one of my personal favorites, What Remains of Edith Finch.
I love Edith Finch, man.
I love that game so much.
I'm going to start by saying I love 2017. I think 2017 is super top heavy. I think there's a lot of middle games in 2017. You know what I mean? I think that it's super top heavy. Those big games in the upper echelon are just huge, and I love it. But I just don't think it beats 2007.
It's got your stuff like Cuphead, What Remains of Edith Finch, and Night in the. I think there's a lot of like really good, and then a lot of good AAA games. There's not much like in the middle.
Yeah, it just seems like there's so much consistent, just amazing in 2007. You know.
What stands out for you?
Yeah, but then 2007 does have games that like really did change the game. BioShock, Portal, Halo 3, Super Mario Galaxy, Mass Effect.
Modern Warfare 1. Come on.
Yeah, that especially that changed online shooters forever.
Forever. That and Halo, just Halo 3, and Halo 2. But that's whatever, that's old. But that changed those two games right there, Halo 3 and Modern Warfare, just changed shooters.
Sims, what do you think? Breath of the Wild, yeah, man. Super Mario Odyssey, man.
I know.
Also, and Persona 5 on this list.
Which
5 came
which
out
game I like more than both those two is Horizon. So, and I love Breath of the Wild, and I love Odyssey.
Horizon, those game of the year, that
so
year.
Good.
Horizon.
I just don't think I can pick it over 2007. Are you going 2017, Sims?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, because you're wrong.
Oh boy, we're gonna need to come to some sort of agreement here.
2017 is like such a year. If you like Japanese games, especially, that's like your fucking.
Yeah, but then you get Horizon, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Edith Finch.
you get Horizon thrown in there.
Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night of the Woods was also great.
Oh,
Wolfenstein 2 also on there.
I love that. Oh, and Wolfenstein 2? Okay, I think I have to change.
Ooh. Yeah, I might need to.
But then you do make.
I forgot about
argument.
those two games.
You make an argument for like everything that.
Yeah, Mass Effect 1, super great.
Yeah, 2007 is such like an inspirational year for video games.
You said that was BioShock 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough.
I can't.
Mass Effect 1. And the
Mass
Orange
Effect
Box.
1. The Orange Box, Portal 1. Come on.
Uncharted 1. It started Uncharted. God of War 2, which is the best one of that trilogy.
Yeah, I think I like Uncharted 1 way more than I think most people do. I really like Uncharted.
I like Uncharted 1. Eddie Raja, man.
They're all
no,
good.
but a lot of people just see it as a start and not, as good as 2 and on. I just really I think it's an underappreciated game.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I'd probably go 2007, but it's up to you guys. This is the toughest one.
Sam?
I'd say 2007.
Okay,
if you didn't
I'm
have
thinking 2007, man.
You wouldn't have 2017. I know that makes pretty much no sense.
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, 2007, man.
Okay, cool. So only 2 of them so far we have in the 2000s.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got 2008 versus 2018. 2018 is the year I personally think is the best year.
Interesting. Now, so far, I think it's 2007.
Dude, yeah, 2007 is my number 2. It's funny because on the Kind of Fun we were talking, they did one like what's the best year in gaming, and they didn't bring up 2007 at all. And I was like amazed. I was like, how did they not bring up 2?
They just completely forgot. They just started. They talked about like 3 for the whole time. It was kind of
I was like, how are you guys? Or like 98. bringing up
Yeah.
7 right. Okay, so 2008, we have GTA 4, Fallout 3, one of my favorite games, Left 4 Dead, Braid, Dead Space, Call of Duty World at War, Burnout Paradise, Mirror's Edge, Metal Gear Solid 4, Little Big Planet, Gears of War 2, Mario Kart Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl,
okay.
and Persona 4.
Okay.
Also Far Cry 2, if you want to throw that in there.
Yeah, what sticks out for me is World at War, and did Bayonetta come out this year?
Good question.
Or was that 2009? That might be 2009.
Yeah, it might be 2009. I'm not seeing it on this list.
Yeah, World at War sticks out for me for sure.
And then 2018. This is a big one. We have Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Spider-Man. I mean, that right there is like, come on. that's a bit too much. And then you have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, those 4. Come on. Monster Hunter World, Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, Black Ops 4, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, great fighting game. Forza Horizon 4, Tetris Effect, great game. Detroit Become Human, Octopath Traveler, you got the Let's Go games. Return to the Oberdin, underrated. A Way Out, which we were just talking about. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And the best one, Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Of course. What are you guys thinking? Because for me, 2008 has one of my favorite games, 3. Also Left 4 Dead, I love. GTA 4, I also love.
Yeah, GTA 4.
Dead
Left 4
Space as well, I love.
That was another one. I was trying to think of, there was another one you said. I love Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space 1 is great.
Dead Space so much. Yeah, it's so good.
But then 2018,
it's got Red Dead, God of War, and Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude, just that powerhouse of Red Dead 2, God of War, and Spider-Man. Like, those are all 10 out of 10s to me.
Yeah, they are. I have to pick 2018.
And Smash Bros. Ultimate might be the best Smash.
I forgot about Celeste. Yeah, Smash and Celeste. Come on.
Yeah, Celeste, I don't like in particular, but I know it's a great game. Sims, where you lean?
It's definitely 2018, like the Spider-Man.
2018.
I mean, like, I Red Dead's like my favorite game of all time, but Spider-Man is my game.
Spider-Man's there too.
It's just 2018 was my year, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's another tough one, man. The 7 and 8 of the decades are always very good in video games.
Roll on 2027.
Weird.
Yeah, 2027. Can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Could be great. So, you guys both picking 2018?
Yeah, I think I have to.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's the best year in games. For me, at least. Okay,
One of
next, we get to just bring up shit that happened last year. So this year, I think 2009 and both pretty bad. What I remember, I know 2000.
Okay. Yeah, once we get to 2010, I think 2010 is good.
There actually are some really good ones in 2009. Okay, Minecraft, Arkham Asylum, Assassin's Creed 2, Modern Warfare 2, Uncharted 2, Here's Your Bayonetta, Left 4 Dead 2, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown War, it's a great game.
That's a
Borderlands,
list.
the original, Resident Evil 5, also great. Halo 3 ODST.
I played that this year. That's great.
Yeah, never mind. I thought 2009 was bad. 2009 is
that's a
fucking
list,
great.
dude.
Also,
That's
League
a
of
list.
Legends came out that year, but fuck that.
Okay, we're not gonna. No,
It loses now.
maybe I gotta pick 2018.
And then 2019, Sekiro, Shadow Die Twice, Death Stranding, which is weird that that's on this list because I looked up good games come out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fucking hate Death Stranding. Fuck you, Death Stranding. Bullshit
That's-
game. Not even a fucking game. Okay, and then so you got Sekiro, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Resident Evil 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the year that year. Luigi's Mansion 3, Outer Worlds, Gears 5, Devil May Cry 5, of course Kingdom Hearts 3, Untitled Goose Game,
Days Gone.
Division 2. Yeah, where are you guys leaning on this one?
Did you say Days
I'd
Gone?
definitely go 2009.
yeah, I think we were laughing at 2009. Just hearing 2019, like there's a few games in there that stuck out for me last year. I still played a good amount of games, but man, that year it was
There's so
not
much
a great
downtime
year.
last year in games where I was just like wasn't playing anything.
Yeah, there's like Devil May Cry and Gears and Borderlands 3 might be like my top 3.
Days Gone.
Sure.
It's just. What'd you say?
Days Gone.
I'm only reading off good games.
Oh my days.
Yeah, no. Sims. We're talking about good games.
Who
Yeah,
played Days
you
Gone?
don't want to weigh it down with Days Gone now.
Did you play Days
Yeah,
Gone?
no, we're talking about good games.
I did.
No.
I played it for about 15 hours.
It's the greatest game. Oh, what did you do?
Nah,
But
it was
2009, are you
a
kidding me?
generic
Those were
open world
bangers.
game with a horrible protagonist and writing.
It was a great
were bangers
protagonist
in
and
2000.
good writing. Oh my god.
That the Deacon was horrible.
No, he wasn't.
Like this
I like
generic
Sam Witwer.
biker.
Sam Witwer's a good
I
actor.
like that guy too. I just didn't like that character.
I'm upset.
But you kidding me? 2009? Come on,
Yeah, 2009.
banger,
I feel
man.
like kills it.
We were
Modern Warfare
laughing
2,
before.
Assassin's Creed 2, Uncharted 2,
Yeah,
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, Days
You said
Gone.
fucking
I
Minecraft?
mean,
Too?
Days Gone. Yeah, you're right. 2009 was much better, but Days Gone is a great game, and both wrong.
I don't think so.
You're
No.
wrong.
But okay.
That's the problem. You're wrong, and that's the problem.
So it ended up being that we like the 2010 decade much more than the 2000.
yeah. Can
2000's
you give us
only
a
won
recap
3
of our
years.
winners?
I did not write it down, but I can do it
Okay.
off my memory. 2000s,
Okay.
you guys, 2000 versus 2010, you guys chose 2010. 2011
Yeah.
versus 2001, you guys chose 2011. 2012 versus 2002, you guys chose 2012. 2013, 2003, you guys chose 2013, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
and
GTA
then
5. Yeah,
2004, 2014, you guys chose 2004, right? Is that
yeah,
the first year?
yeah.
And then 2005 versus 2015, I believe you guys chose 2005, right?
No, we went with 2015. That was Witcher.
2015, okay. And then 2016 was 2006. You guys chose 2016. And then 2007, 2017. You guys chose 2007.
Yeah.
And then 2008 and 2018 went 2018. 2009 versus 2019. We went 2009.
Yeah,
So yeah, fun game.
man, I forgot
2010
about
was a
2009.
better decade.
Come on, that
Yeah,
was a
2009
year.
was surprisingly great.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I forgot all about
2019
those.
had Days Gone.
Yeah, that's why it
but
sucked.
we play good games. Nerdic Gods
Exactly
plays
that.
good games, you know.
Right.
I
So you can no longer, you can't play Days Gone 2. You're forbidden.
Days Gone was a good game.
It was like a 7.
It was like an 8.5.
Anyways, that has been the Nerdic God podcast, episode 16. Thank you guys for joining us. Please remember to like this video, and if you enjoyed this at any time, feel free to subscribe. We literally text each other when we get a new subscriber, so
We're really
I mean,
excited.
you'll make our fucking day,
A whole day.
our whole day. And yeah, thank you for listening. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Days Gone was a great game.